Hello? G-Man. Got the things that I want to do. How's everybody doing? First things first, all right? I need you to snitch on someone right now. I need you guys to snitch on someone. We will listen to the end of this song first, actually. Yeah, you're right. Because it's a banger. I never find out and regret. Wow, 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 wow. Street Sniper Sauce. Exactly. Yep. I need the snitches. All right, get yourselves ready. Also, Mira, thank you for that tier 1 for 9 whole months. Huge. Probably Tubbo, usually Tubbo. No snitching. No. Guys, you can't snitch on me, but you can snitch for me. Don't worry. Just it's a little confusing, I think, but don't worry. I got you. I got you. How was the movie? I'm not allowed to talk about it. I can say that I went. I did go. Some of the cast were there. I did see the movie. I can't talk about it until the 11th because there's an embargo. So we've signed an NDA. Right. I'm looking for snitches. Did you enjoy that? I literally can't say whether I enjoyed it or not. It's against the NDA. If I give my opinion on the movie, it counts as a review, which would be breaking the NDA. And as much as I trust you guys not to snitch, because, you know, we just had this whole moment, I could literally get a fine. The movie was called The Northman. Right. Snitches. I know some of you were watching, whoever did it. Who pulled me out of the XP farm? Who pulled me out? Come on. Tubbo. Right. Okay. You and Punk killed Sam. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. What do you mean? Nope. There was no lag. Because we went through this with Sam. No. We've been through this with Sam. This doesn't have any effect on the lag on the server. Listen. The AFK literally works better when there's more people here. Moving me away is disrespectful. If Tubbo pulled you out, he may have had no problem killing Sam. He's now my prime suspect. Tubbo said going AFK is for losers. Literally everyone has gone AFK at this point. Sam made this. He made a Guardian farm.
Ooh,
that's for AFKing.
It does if the chests are full KEKW.
And he's making another one. The chests were getting full. Guys, this thing functions the second anyone is in the nether. So by Tubbo being here, he was actually, you know, contributing to the problem, actually. Oh, I know they're full. Here. I'm going to spend some time now. I'm going to spend my valuable time fixing this. Ridiculous. I could be watch partying right now. And look at us. Look at us. Reduced to working for other people. I am doing a community service right now. Despicable. Actually despicable. Wait, I didn't know you could right click those. Did you know that? Is that just me? Am I stupid? I mean, I could. Well, no, don't shut up. First of all, don't answer that. I can assure you right now, I had no idea you could do that. Also, to make this look neater, I'm gonna organize them. You're in the dream, SMP, and didn't know that. Pong didn't know what vexes were. Don't come at me like I'm uneducated in the game. I am such a good Samaritan, okay? This side is very full up. So I'm just going to spend a tiny bit of time, like 10 minutes, just flying through these, all right?
Ziggy Stardust 18 has just subscribed.
Frost Anarchist, thank you for the 100 bits. Smiles for Sophia, thank you for the tier 1 for 2 months. And Ziggy Stardust, thank you for the tier 1 gift to Furwin. That's very, very kind of you. All of you, most generous. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That got back up to 60 odd so quickly. The problem is that it's just, there's no way to turn it off. There needs to be a way to turn it off. That's the problem right now. Look how fast it fills up. Go, click, 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 click. I'm not working fast enough. Go. Oh, you know. Oh, that's rotten flesh. No, put it back. Oh, no. Oh, it's too late for me. I mean, most of it is just rotten. Why isn't that one working? Oh, is that one? Well, yeah, no, that one should be filled up as well, though. Tubbo wasn't complaining about the nuggets. What was he complaining about? The swords? Well, I can't fix the bloody swords, can I? I mean, should we not have a thing that filters the swords into a blast furnace? You can melt the swords down, no? He's run out of sticks. Oh, God. Don't worry, I'll get this place running again. Goodness me. Tubbo didn't check that. What? Exactly. That's the difference between a problem complainer and a problem solver, chat. Just here to try and watch my bloody... I just want to watch my lore. I want to understand the story of the server. But instead, I'm out here doing bloody menial tasks. Shift click to fill it faster. Wait, I am shift clicking. What do you mean? Wait, okay. This is gonna... You're all gonna go off at me for this. I don't care. Guys, I don't know how you do the thing where you shift click to get everything. I actually don't know how that works. I've wondered this for a while. Because my shift clicking gives me all 64, right? Look. Oop.
Hold up.
Oop.
You're so generous.
Ambrosini has just
Grab a
donated
stack first.
$5.
Okay, so grab a stack.
How do you feel about pickles?
Oh my god, that's game changing. I feel so smart. You guys are so angry at me right now, aren't you? Thank you for the $5. How do you feel about pickles? Don't like them. Oh my god, that's so good. That's so good, guys. I'm learning so much. The Dream SMP has changed my life. Woo! Oh, don't stop it. Wait. Hold on. What feeds into these? Wait. Hoppers are connected. Oh god, this side's full. Also, I just saw someone say, no one asked you to do this. Listen, if I don't do it, it won't get bloody done, will it? God, I sound like my parents. Oh no, I am getting old. Oh no. Also, I think, Sam, this gold is part of some plans I have. Sam, what plans do you need this much gold for? Oh my goodness. Big respect, guys. We ended the hype train on 69%. Respect. Right, so wait, why isn't that one leaking into anything? What? Oh my god. If you want something done right, you've got to do it yourself. Here we are. This is what I've become. Me gets invited to Dream SMP. I'm so excited for the possibilities that can possibly come from being on this server. Also me ends up doing community service somehow.
You're my tier 1 sub.
JA Web 123 has just subscribed.
Thank you very much for the prime, Joeb. Thank you, thank you.
You're my
Right, is this all working now? Why won't it?
__ has just subscribed.
What is full? What is full and it won't take them? I'm so confused. Which one is filling up? This one's filling up.
Ooh, that's a lot of bits.
What's wrong with this one? Is it all right?
I saw your tweet on Twitter
What
about
is
you
it
nearly
doing?
dying on Afterlife and you're on one heart and I was like, oh no.
Julelki. Who knows? Thank you for the tier 1 subscription. Dr. Metal Warrior. Yes, I am on 1.5 hearts right now, and I am struggling. Now you know how I felt every SMP we've been on. This is my life. Honestly, Scott, I don't know how you've done it, mate. These people just... don't know how to describe it, mate. I don't know how to describe it. Right. Was that still glitching out? What was it doing? What the dog doing? What is going on? What's happening? Yeah, don't worry, Nev. I'm going to get it down. Right. Has that freed up this space? Well, that's never going to move until these have started moving, is it? And the problem is that I don't know the priority order of how this works. I think some of them are in chests I can't reach.
You're my
Right, I'm going to have to take from this one as well.
Funk_mushroom has just subscribed.
Thank you so much for the tier 1 Funk Mushroom. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. How about now? Oh, mate. I'm going to lose it. Is this side working? Right.
You're tier 1 sub.
Dutch Trail
You know
has
what?
just subscribed.
I've done my part. I've done my part. All right? Dodge Trail, thank you for the prime. I've done my part. I did my bit. I don't care. I don't care. I've had enough. Not doing it. Got to tell you, that is absolutely terrifying, by the way. Not doing it. Moving away. Not my job. Not my job. You said you were going to solve it. Yeah, and you know what? I solved a big part of it. All right? I've watched some of the saddest animatics, yes. Listen, I'll come back and fix it off camera. That's actually what I was going to say is
This
tonight...
is brought to you by
Yo!
No Shadow Legends.
The big Michael Machill raid. Michael on them D-Gen hours right now, huh?
You're my
D-Gen
tier
hours,
1 sub.
big.
This is Storytelling has just subscribed.
Thank you for the raid, homie. I was lurking big time in your stream earlier, watching you play the Lego Star Wars game. I'm also super excited to play more of it today. Thank you for the raid, Michael. Thank you, Michael Raiders, for going to check out the stream. Hello, my name is Seapeekay. I'm the newest member of the Dream SMP, but more than that, guys, I'm cool as fuck. Let's go! Just don't look it up. Thanks, guys. Right. How do I can I know I could fix it on camera. I could fix it on camera as a look at me, I'm doing something kind of job. But I'm actually going to do it off camera, all right? I don't need the praise. I don't need the community praise, despite the fact I'm telling you that I'm going to do it and then tomorrow I won't shut up about it. All right? I don't care. Shut your mouth, that's what. Also, this game is eerie with no sounds at all. But yes, we are going to be doing the lore watch party. So Michael viewers, I think I saw Michael doing this. You've probably already seen all the lore, but I am gonna be watching it because I don't know it. And I think we're about to get to the... Are we about to get to the egg? Could be the egg. Whee! Do a flip. Whee! Oh god, I'm so sorry. There's been a murder. Excusez-moi? Where is Fundy? Right there, bro. Egg and Final Disc War. Final Disc War for now. Hey, my sea lanterns. We can finish my house quickly. Nice. Let me finish the house. Boop. Boop. That's so sad. Seapeekay builder arc. Honestly, it's probably the best thing I've ever built.
For the lore, it's Doomsday, Dream Prison stuff, and then Egg.
Oh god, I'm okay. I'm actually nowhere near where I thought I was then. Oh, I forgot they break. Ew. Disgusting. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I've really got to stop. Like, it's not hard to not do what I'm doing. It's done. 'Tis done. You watched lore already? You know what? Because you asked, I'm going to wait another minute now. I was going to watch it right now. But because you asked in an aggravated manner, I'm going to make you wait a minute. Take that. That's what you get. That's what you get. You don't tell me what to do, all right? I'm the streamer. I pick. All right? Smashed. This horse is so dumb. I can't believe it survived, honestly. I really can't. Good morning, Tino. Welcome. We're doing a catch-up on the lore because I know nothing. I know nothing. We ever name the horse? No, if I name the horse, somebody will steal and kill the horse. You know the rules. All right, I've only been here for 2 weeks. And I know the rules of this server. And that is that if you enjoy anything, it will be taken from you. Wrong. Horse is named horse. No, the horse is unnamed. Tina's actually very brave. There is a horse that has a sign next to it that says Tina's horse near the New World stuff. So, very brave. The horse is liable to be stolen and or killed. Very brave. It's probably protected by being near a Technoblade build, so that probably helps with it. Beware of Satnap. Satnap won't do it. Satnap won't do it. There's no way. And or used for ransom. Exactly. Right, now you guys are going to have to tell me now because there was so much.
You're so generous.
Millet_ has just donated
Let's
$1.
wait and see what Millet_ has to say.
Before you get into it again, this is not the best for understanding the characters, especially C-Turbo Evan did him dirty IMO, but it's good for an overview for just the larger story, so I'm excited to see your reactions. You're coming to a cool part, Pog you.
Okay, so that was actually so interesting that this is exactly what I was about to... Guys, if there's one thing I know right now, all right, if there's one thing I know, okay, it's that Satnap is a pet killer. Look, I've seen the complete story part 1. I've seen the L'Manberg Revolution. I've seen the reign of Manberg, all right? I've seen that Satnap's a little pet killer, all right? What I said is he wouldn't kill Tina's horse, and I stand by that. I don't think he has it in him. Also, let me VIP Tina. God, I hate trying to get usernames right. He wouldn't care. I disagree. I disagree. He has to log on to kill the horse. I will get Satnap to log on to the Dream SMP. I don't know how. I will do it though. Watch, you'll see. You'll see. I'll promise him my first canon life if he logs in. As an offering for you guys to bring him back to the server, okay? Don't say I don't do anything for you guys. I realize now that I can log out. Also, windowed Minecraft players, rise up. Sorry, I'm just choking on my own sense of humor. It's very good. We're about to watch Exile. No, so Exile is done, actually. We actually did Exile yesterday. This is what I was about to say before we got the dollar donation. I can't remember at what point. Everyone has said that all of these little lore things have... they have bias, and they're all biased in their own ways, and, you know, all this stuff, right? But you guys said specifically there's a couple of parts of Evans that are, like, really super, like, miss a lot of information. So, where does that start? I think you guys said it was the prison, right? Well, Exile was actually fine. Again, all I needed was the outline of the story. That's it. Are we good to watch the complete story Fall of Dream? And then we might have to look into the other people who do these for Prison and Egg. It's still pretty good for a summary perspective. Okay. Yeah, everyone's hoping to watch on Blueberry TV, I know. Let me see how they look. So wait, how are these... Wait, are these really far behind, but they make them like episodes? Because I'm a little lost at what I'm looking at right now, I'll be honest. But not narrative, it's edited VODs. Yeah. But like, I'm seeing the last video they uploaded was a cracked egg 2 days ago. So are they up to a point of the egg? Interesting. Interesting. Search Blueberry TV egg. Well, I don't need to. I'm looking at the page. I see everything. Oh no, actually wait, no, this is weird. Yeah, wait. Oh, they also do it for Origins. Okay, goodness me. Very confusing. Listen, we're going to stick with Evan for now. Sure, you guys can keep me up to date. Okay? Sure, you guys can keep me up to date. You guys
That's a lot of
love telling me
Understandably, a lot was missed in the bigger arcs, so a lot of the character arcs within the Egg arc were either missed or misinformed. Therefore, it's an alright way of learning the basics, but a lot is missed.
But yeah, that's what I want to do. I just want to know the story of the egg. I'm not particularly interested in each individual character's story in the egg necessarily, if that makes sense. But yeah, Millie, thank you for the dollar. You thank you for the 100 bits. And Gunrock, thank you for the 2 gifted subs to Zenchi and Blue Devi. You don't believe I close down tweet and Satnap. I'll tell Satnap myself. I'll tell him on Discord. If at any point you want to log in and murder me, you can. All right. We're doing it. In the words of LaRue. Going in for the kill. Right. We don't need a recap. We need war aftermath. Aftermath. Okay. Who's ready? Dun, 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 dun. Late August is DMCA, I've been told. This is Exiled. Yes, it is. All right. Here we go. The actual one I'm supposed to watch. Let's go.
Hold up. You're so generous.
Oliver the Dumbass has just donated $1. Lots of nuances missed with Evan, but in general it's okay.
Gotta say, great username. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Tommy stares speechless through the eyes of hundreds of wither
Dun,
skulls.
dun, dun, dun.
The
I'll just
offer
occasionally pause
was
it to
clear.
make really funny
If Tommy
analysis of
allowed
what's
the
going on.
destruction of Lemberg, Technoblade would help him reclaim his
popcorn.
precious discs.
Popcorn.
Now Tommy was the one conflicted. All of his friends had betrayed him, and his discs meant everything.
Separate your audio and your
But
mic
was it
audio.
enough to
Mine is
justify
separate,
the
but not.
annihilation of his...
My music doesn't play in the back in my VODs, but if I take away the in-game, like the desktop sounds playing as well, then my VODs would just be my voice.
home?
Captions, of course.
No.
We need to find out the adventures of Turbo, Eric, all of our favorites.
On one hand, he had nothing left there.
Evan, if you ever see this, please, please, I am begging you, use the $7 million you made from these videos and pay someone to transcribe them. Please. Oh, Schlide, of course. Schlide. Turbo, Eric, and Schlide. The ones from Mumberg. Love that. Ah, Rambo. Punk as well. There aren't public captions anymore. No, but you can still upload your own transcription. I'm pretty sure. I don't know whether we get rid of that feature. Tabo. Yeah, Tabo was a good one. Oh, Sapnet. Classic, Sapnet. They did. They got rid of the community ones, right? Where community can submit their own things. I can still put subtitles on my own video. It just costs quite a bit of money. Well, actually, I say it costs a lot. I actually am in a position now where I might actually start trying to do it. I think you have to pay, I think it's like $2 per minute of dialogue or something from a lot of these things. That's the offers I've had in the past. So I should start doing that for Afterlife. Remind me. Remind me.
Friends, power, nothing.
You have to pay. Well, you can do it yourself, but it's a very strenuous job, guys. Like, sitting and transcribing everything that is written in a YouTube video is quite strenuous. So you would pay an external company to do it, basically. But yeah, here we go.
But on the other hand, no matter how much he thought Tabo hated him, it was still his home. And whatever happened, something would always draw him back. Following his betrayal of Pugtopia in the previous war, Techno swore to retire from his violent ways and isolate himself from the chaos ensuing on the rest of the server. But even when he vowed to stay peaceful, moved to a location only known by one other man, L'Manberg attempted to murder him. They had ended his life of
That's
peace,
a pretty good L'Manberg, actually.
Right to isolation. And so, he swore to destroy every last block of L'Manberg to end their peace forever.
L'Manberg.
Following Techno's escape, the Butcher Army was furious. If it wasn't for Dream, Techno would not have been able to make it out alive. If it wasn't for Dream, he was the reason all of this was happening. Dream was the one who attacked L'Manberg purely over its existence. Dream was the one who gave Wilbur the supplies to blow up everything. Dream was
a lot of
the
morally
one
grey
who made
characters
him
in this
exile
SMP.
Tommy. After his death to Technoblade,
Yosipa, thank you for the prime.
Quackity was enraged. And as the others questioned him about the confrontation, Quackity led them to a secret room. This room was the same where the plans to execute Techno were born. And now, after realizing their true enemy, they would plan the assassination of Dream. Tubbo stated that walking up to Dream and just attacking him would not be practical nor effective. If they wanted to kill Dream, they had to be smart.
Welcome, homie.
And Tubbo had just the plan.
We watched Hog Hunt yesterday, yeah.
In the history of the server, only one organized execution had been successful. And it just so happened that Tubbo was the one executed. Jay Schlatt was able to successfully draw Tubbo to his own execution.
I mean, organized execution, surprise execution that Techno did on the spot. I mean,
by fronting it with a festival. And that is exactly how the Butcher Army planned to take out Dream. Tubbo explained that L'Manberg would hold a festival to celebrate its good graces with the greater Dream SMP. This festival would be held in L'Manberg, where the rule stated that no armor is allowed to be worn. A rule created long ago.
I feel like Evan actually skipped over a rule there. Law 3. Seem to skim over that one.
Is allowed to be worn. A rule created long ago. And because Dream believed he was still on great terms with
Why do people keep doing festivals?
He would respect the rule
it really doesn't make sense.
Follow it, leaving him vulnerable. And when the time came, Tubbo entrusted Quackity, the one who had informed them all of Dream's involvement, to do the deed.
Dun, 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 dun.
The day after Dream had destroyed Logstitchir, he returned to check on Tommy. But what he found surprised him. Tommy was gone. And atop a small hill next to Logstid rose a large tower of dirt. To the average person, it looked like Tommy was dead. But Dream knew better. Dream suspected that Tommy had faked his death to throw him off, landing instead in the water next to the tower and running away. And so, in the wake of this discovery, the search began. Technoblade, as he was passing by the remains of Logstitchir, noticed Dream investigating the rubble and warned Tommy that Dream knew he was gone. And a few minutes later, on his search to find Tommy, Dream messaged Techno that he was on his way to his house to have a chat.
Oh no.
Techno complied, and as he got back to his base, he quickly came up with a plan to hide Tommy. Before the visit, Tommy would drink an invisibility potion and hide in a small box against the wall of the cabin. This would allow for complete concealment and a perfect spot to hide from Dream. A few minutes later, Dream arrived
so good.
and began.
Where's
to talk
Lamanberg?
with
I want
Techno.
Lamanberg. Lamanberg's
Dream's
gone.
getting owned by zombies right now. Dream, do you need some help there? Do you need some?
Well, there's a bit of a problem.
Yeah. What's the problem?
Tommy left.
Who? Oh, right, Tommy. Yeah, that guy. He got exiled. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, but now he's missing. Lamanberg thinks that he's dead. I know otherwise, but have you seen him?
I've not seen him.
You sure?
I'm pretty confident.
Mind if I look around?
You can look around.
Oh boy.
You can look around.
Minor terrorism in Lamanberg.
I love minor terrorism. It's what I'm all about.
Sell foot. What is that about?
Don't pry into my personal life.
What is going
I'm
on?
feeling
9
very
months
judged
hard.
right now.
Thank you so
alright?
for the 9 months.
Very judged.
Well, I'm glad to see you alive and well. I didn't see Carl out there, but I'm assuming Carl's safe and.
Oh, Carl's safe. Carl's safe.
I will say, you owe me a little bit. But
That's true. That's true.
Still
Dream,
coughing,
you
you
don't gotta worry, Dream. I am a person that believes in absolute reciprocity.
Well, if you catch wind of Tommy, let me know because I've been out looking for him for the last.
All right. I'll keep an eye out.
All right. Well, nice to see you.
See you later.
Oh,
The plan had worked.
why did that
See you
open?
The plan had worked. Techno had managed to convince Dream that he had not yet seen Tommy, and for now, Tommy was safe. But Dream still had his suspicions. He planned to return to the cabin to investigate more thoroughly another day. But for now, he would leave his old friend alone.
So close.
The next day, Dream returned to Techno's cabin to investigate once again. But this time, Techno wasn't there. Only Tommy and Ghostbird, the worst liar on the
I loved when Ghostpa was in it.
Ooh,
So good.
That's a lot of
Ghostper.
One of the funniest interactions between Dream and Techno is calling Dream homeless Teletubby. It's so funny.
entire server.
Hey Dream,
Leave 100 bits.
how's it
Hi.
going, Dream?
Do you live here now?
No, this is just where I've been for a little while. Technoblade said I could stay here for a little bit, so this is where I've been spending a bit of time.
Have you seen Tommy?
No,
Okay. All right. Well, you're around this whole area, right? Have you seen him anywhere around here at all?
no.
Techno
yeah.
told me about these the other day, but on this list,
Yeah, these were written by Tommy.
when?
I don't know, but he just showed me them earlier. Potions and things. Sorry, I get a cold as a ghost sometimes. It's from being out in the snow for so long. Dream, you're a very scary man sometimes.
Cold burr.
I understand why people are scared of you. You're very nice to me, and I really appreciate it. And you're
welcome,
friend.
guys, for the
And
comedy.
Even when you told me that the invitations were wrong and to go wandering off into the snow, you really are always looking out for my best interests, and I really appreciate it, man.
Yeah, I was just trying to help out Tommy.
No matter where I go, you always seem to be close behind. You always like to follow us.
I do. Us.
Yeah, me and Techno and...
Tell me the time you stream. I stream at 1 p.m. BST every 1-ish p.m.
Techno.
BST.
What are you doing? Where are you going?
Oh,
Green?
green?
What are you looking at?
Ooh, that's a lot of
There's the,
Thank you for the 200
the
bits.
Prime log.
Oh,
I know Tommy was here, Wilbur.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, I'll be around.
Bye-bye, Dream.
Tommy had been discovered.
bum, bum, bum,
His
bum.
residence in Techno's cabin was no longer a secret. Dream returned the next day to notify Techno that he knew. After a lengthy conversation, Techno finally conceded, admitting to sheltering Tommy. Dream admitted that he didn't really care about Techno bringing him in. All he cared about was that he knew where Tommy was, and that it wasn't in Lamanberg. The days passed.
Legally
The
1-ish to
Lamanberg
5-ish,
Festival
exactly.
was scheduled for January 5th, and preparations began.
January 5th. That's not
Lamanberg
the,
was decorated
that's not the
once again.
16th.
Colorful wool brought life to the city. Ironically, the same place
You listen to this on Spotify? Bloody hell.
where a life would be taken. The Lamember government, seeking revenge against their true enemy, was ready to end Dream's reign of fear-inducing power. The sun began to rise. Cold white snow engulfed the frigid ground. Rays of light seeped through the trees as a cool morning breeze danced through
the
town
5th
square.
of November.
Today was the day. And in these last moments of quiet, before the first people logged on, Lamemberg would have its final peace. Everyone joined, gathering in the square to start the celebration. And as silence befell the crowd, thus echoed the fateful words, "Let the festival begin."
God.
Everyone had showed up. Everyone except for Dream. Immediately following Tubbo's speech announcing the start of the festival, Tubbo pulled Quackity aside to speak with him about his concerns. What if Dream didn't show up? Why wasn't Dream showing up? Tubbo recalled that Dream had assured him he would come to the festival, and yet he was nowhere to be seen. The plan never left the circle. He couldn't have known.
I like his snazzy. It's my haircut from yesterday.
Rambo and Fundy joined the call, and the group decided to continue waiting. They had faith that Dream would show up and was just running a bit late. The celebration continued. The minutes came and went. Still no sign of Dream. The cabinet members gathered to talk once again, and as they went over their plan one final time, Rambo noticed something. Something that sent shivers down the spine of every last one of them. Dream had arrived. Tommy and Technoblade stood outside the cabin. White flakes of snow covered the ground as the sun rose above the horizon. They were ready. Armor, weapons, potions, they had it all. Today was the Lamemberg Festival. Once again, due to his exile, Tommy was not allowed in Lamemberg.
SPK
But he
love.
wouldn't let that stop him from watching in the
you,
shadows.
Xanthi. For the
Techno and Tommy traversed the icy
7 months.
winter plain,
Thank you.
crossing the ocean and arrived on shore next to Lamemberg. Invisible, both Tommy and Techno snuck past the people, meeting with Rambo, who, following the execution incident, found himself questioning if he was really on the right side. Rambo felt divided. He didn't like choosing sides. And so he didn't. Instead, he chose people. Rambo explained that everyone would be at the festival, including Dream, and that Dream would finally be respecting the rules of Lamemberg.
Good old Brambo.
Tommy was elated when he realized what this meant. If Dream would be following the rule, Tommy
38k sub goal. The character growth. Tommy went from getting 15 subs a day to 1,000 a day. That's my guy right now.
Was elated when he realized what this meant. If Dream would be following the rules, he wouldn't be wearing armor. And if he wasn't wearing armor, Tommy and Techno had to leave. Dream had just logged on, and Tommy could not let a chance to get back his disc slip away. While attempting to meet up with Techno, Tommy saw Dream coming down the stairs to Lamemberg. But he wasn't headed to the festival. Confused, Tommy and Techno watched as Dream began to rebuild the obsidian walls that were taken down after Tommy's exile. It didn't make sense. Had Dream seen him? Had Tubbo done something to anger him? Looking for answers, Tommy and Techno joined their call. Tubbo and his men stood petrified. Dream had promised to respect Lamemberg. Their plans of execution never left the circle. Confused out of their minds, the group joined Dream at the wall. And what he was about to show them would change the server forever.
What the hell is this?
It's gone!
It's all gone.
What happened? Literally everything. What?
Tommy blew up the community house.
What?
Tommy?
What?
I don't understand.
He's not supposed to. He's
But
not,
we
he's
were
not supposed
this
to.
close to peace. We were this close. I
The
trusted
community
you guys
house.
for once ever.
No.
This is the worst event that has ever happened on the server. This is the oldest building, the most historic building on the entire server, and the only major structure of the greater Dream SMP.
We had nothing to do with this
This has
dream.
nothing to do with it. Tubbo, listen, you still have his disc.
Yeah?
His desk?
about-
That
No.
means you're affiliated, no matter what. That is his most
doesn't-
prized possession.
Listen, if you're not affiliated with Tommy, then give me the dumb disc.
No!
What?
No.
Why are you here?
Listen, I know you probably, I'm not the most reliable person to the government, but Tommy wouldn't lie to me, okay? He said he didn't do it.
I don't lie.
He wouldn't lie to me.
I don't lie.
George's house.
I mean, the fact that you're here kind of proves his point.
Whoa, stop! You actually?
Whoa!
You're not gonna give him the disc, are you?
You've literally proven time and time again that you can't be trusted.
As soon as we, take down, we're fine. We'll be back.
Wow. What an emotional
I don't think
moment.
that's an option anymore.
He's gonna give him a
All this
desk.
time, you do all these speeches talking about how I was a bad friend, how I was the one being reckless and going out and doing things and being bad. But you know what you did to me in Exile, Turbo?
No,
You don't.
I thought you died.
But you didn't come and see me, and you still don't care I'm here.
This has your name written all over it. You're literally acting exactly as you acted when you burned down George's house.
I don't need to prove myself to you. This wasn't me. Trust me. For once in your life, Turbo, trust me.
I did trust you.
Axe crit him.
Once.
Kill Turbo.
I won't make the same mistake twice.
Turbo, you betrayed me.
I didn't betray you. You betrayed everything you had built.
You know what?
Wait, what was the Sam Callahan? The salmon are gone. No one cares, Sam. I love the thought that there's just like serious lore going on. Meanwhile, Sam's in the distance doing something with salmon.
I didn't betray you. You betrayed everything you had built.
You know what? You got your axe up?
Oh God! Oh, we're going in.
Oh God!
Actually died?
No.
You betrayed me!
No, you failed the nation.
Betrayed me!
I didn't betray you. You teamed up with the very person that destroyed our nation the first time.
The discs were worth more than you ever were.
The crowd fell silent.
He doesn't mean it. He's speaking in anger. No. Also, can we start associating the sound of splashing potions with a violent Technoblade rage, please? Because I absolutely love the like, we're going in.
So,
You betrayed everything you had built.
you know what? You got your axe up?
Oh God! Oh, we're going in. We're going.
Oh God, we're going in.
Destroyed our nation the first time.
The discs were worth
I just
more
love that
than you
he's
ever
always
were.
so up
The
for
crowd fell
violence.
silent. Tommy stood afraid, not of Dream, not of Tubbo, but of himself.
Happy N
Tubbo
1.5
was his
years.
friend.
Sumerian 1.5 years.
His friend.
Oh my goodness.
They had done
Oh my
everything
God.
together, laughed together, fought
Don't
together,
worry, guys. I'm
cried
Team Tommy in it.
together.
I'm
They
wearing
had
the
been through
the
loss,
football
betrayal,
jersey.
destruction.
Team Tommy in it.
Even when apart, the two missed each other, longed to be once again together. But any chance of that faded with those lingering words. Tommy once again let his emotions take
The Tommy
control.
merch. Honestly, I wasn't joking. Yesterday I tweeted. I saw a lot of people like losing their minds because Tommy replied to my tweet with like a love heart thing, and people were like, "Oh my goodness, he's being wholesome." Why is this the first time I've seen the Ollie cake emote and now I feel sick? I'm gonna have to like mouthwash my eyeballs. I don't know how you get rid of that. How do you unsee something? Anyway, as I was saying, I've basically just been like cycling my Tommy merch since the like day I got it, essentially. So I got a shirt, a jumper, and a hoodie. The hoodie's good for a couple days at a time. The shirt I wear and then wash, and then it's ready to go in the cycle again. Honestly, I'm gonna buy more. I must get more. But yeah, it's actually really genuinely very comfortable. It's super high quality too. Super high quality. So, poggers.
And now, there was nothing left for him. His friends, his discs, his Tubbo. Nothing. And like he had those months ago, Tommy knew there was only one thing he could do to save what was truly important.
Give him the disc.
Do you want me to
Tommy,
give Dream the disc?
I'm not.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Tubbo.
I'm sorry. Do you want?
Just no.
I'm
just
sorry,
give him-
Tubbo.
No. Just give him the disc.
Subtitles really on point, honestly.
Tommy. Tommy, are you sure about that decision, Tommy?
This isn't me. This isn't. I mean, I look around and I'm not the person.
He gave him the desk.
I'm so sorry.
It also kind of sounds like a
No,
Scottish
if this is
person
what I
saying
could
disc.
Oh, we're surrounded.
Then I don't want to be me anymore, man. I'm with Tubbo.
Perhaps
with
I wasn't
Toba.
clear yesterday, Tommy, when I said that I'm going to destroy L'Manberg and that you don't have to help me. When I said you don't have to help me, Tommy, I meant that you could sit it out, not switch sides and fight against me.
What am I doing? What am I?
You're betraying
Le
me is what
Mans.
you're doing, Tommy.
Technoblade.
Hi, Mitch.
I'm worse than everyone I didn't want to be. Technoblade, I know what I've done and I hate me for it.
Tubbo.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for giving me the disc. I just want to say that you're an idiot. You are an absolute idiot. And you have no power, and you are the worst president that has ever been president of Land, because you're no president at all! No, listen, you're not even president! Quackity is more president than you. I'm more president of L'Manberg than you. You get pushed around by everybody on the server.
Yeah,
because
tell 'em.
you are an idiot. You are a fool. You just gave me the one thing that I needed to destroy L'Manberg. I don't care about L'Manberg. I don't care about anything. I've said this before. The only reason I had not
I love
destroyed
Eric's
L'Manberg
very
is because
patriotic
you had the
flag.
disc. I had to be friends with you to get the dumb disc back. I don't care about you. I'm not your friend. I cared about getting the disc back, and I got it back. You can't even run your nation right. Rambo is a traitor. One of your most trusted.
Oh.
No, that's not true.
Yeah, okay, it is
That
true.
little-
He was one of your most trusted.
No, that's
Oh.
not true.
Yeah, okay, it is true. He was
Do not
meeting with
read.
Techno and Tommy and told them everything. L'Manberg is weaker than it's ever been, and it's because of you. You have destroyed everything. You have ruined your friendships. You have ruined L'Manberg's allies. You're a
L'Manberg's
horrible
bugs,
president,
no.
Tubbo. Techno,
Yeah.
you got any withers?
Oh, I'm liking where this is going, Dream.
No.
You can't.
No.
Are you saying what I think you're saying, Dream?
Oh, I'm saying what you think I'm saying.
You know me so
Listen.
well, Dream. You know me so well. I've got a few withers, Dream. We could work something out.
Oh, guys, don't worry. Good to know. He's not going to do anything dangerous. He's got a few weather streams coming up. So, he's going to like talk about like what it's looking like outside, sunny, raining. There's going to be no violence. Thank goodness. Because I was literally getting to a point where I was starting to think that this server was getting a little bit too violent for me. All the fighting and the murder and the manipulating and the double crossing, the underhanded strategies. Thank goodness. Techno's going to start talking about the weather instead. Phew. Thank goodness. Let's see what
L'Manberg
happens.
Is being destroyed. Okay? Tomorrow at 3 p.m. Say your goodbyes.
No.
Say your goodbyes. Tomorrow.
Why
it
are
is
we
being
giving them a
destroyed.
day?
Okay, listen.
I could get the
tomorrow,
withers in like 30
3
minutes.
PM. we're gonna finish Wilbur's job. Okay, we're not even talking about just blowing some TNT. We're gonna do TNT machines, cannons. We're gonna destroy everything. You have one night. Say your goodbyes forever.
It was Dream.
I also love, I'm looking at who's in this group, all right, and I'm noticing that there are some people missing from this group that don't live in L'Manberg, and like if they just didn't log in for like a day, they log back in, everything is just leveled.
Destroy everything. You have one night. Say your goodbyes forever.
It was Dream. It was always Dream.
Wow.
From the very
if I'd have waited
beginning
1
of their
second, I would have seen
story
everybody
to the
watching.
very end.
Great.
Dream was the one who framed Tommy for all of the griefings after the war. The
My
one
point
who
stands, it
destroyed
would
the
still be funny.
invites to Tommy's beach party. The one who told Tommy no one missed him, and the one who destroyed the community house. The people knew. Differences aside, there was only one priority from then until 3 p.m. the next day. Defend L'Manberg. All across the server, preparations began. Kings, citizens, government officials, Punk, titles meant nothing now. The next day, everyone would fight side by
apparently
side
offered
as
George a role, but he didn't want it. Oh my god, guys, I can't tell you how excited I am. Well, I mean, I don't even know if this is ever going to happen. I don't know what the plans are for I don't know what the plans are for lore going forward, but god, the day I get like a message offering me a role for a story, dude, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to celebrate. I'm going to pop champagne in my apartment, man. Woo! I don't even care how big it is. It could just be like log in and say this one line. Oh man, I'll lose my mind. I'll be celebrating.
Lamamberg.
Ah, Lambert.
People mined, brewed, enchanted. If one thing was for certain, it was that Techno and Dream would show up prepared.
Your role, stand still. I'd take it.
Passed.
Your role,
Night
stand
fell
in the
and
background, not even in the call.
continued to
I'll
grow.
take it.
Armor, weapons, supplies. Pride and determination could be felt in every swing of a pickaxe. Anger and vengeance with the slash of a sword. Until the unlikely allies were ready. Chests filled to the brim
because of a
with
heart attack.
netherite
I'll
armor,
take it.
Potions of every kind. The next day would be it. The final battle. And as the sun peaked over the horizon,
Right, Beardson, I'm
the day
learning.
of reckoning
I'm big learning.
began. Which side are you on? This is the question that plagued many across the server.
There you go. Which side are you on, chat? You have permission to tell me for once. I'm actually asking you. Can't wait for the spam of chat once it catches up here. There it is. Oh my god. Oh, even pulled the first time chatters out. Let's go. Let's go.
Nikki and H-Bomb questioned following Tommy to battle after everything that happened, concluding that it was finally time to let Lamamberg learn their lesson.
Oh.
But they couldn't support Dream and Techno either. Both sides were bad. Another who followed the same logic was Fundy. He believed that Lamamberg and many of the people in it needed to learn their lesson. And although he would not help cause the destruction, he believed Lamamberg's demise that day was inevitable. Following his decision to stay out of the war, Fundy destroyed the supplies that the Lamamberg army had gathered as a final act of despise. To say Technoblade and Dream were prepared would be an understatement.
Wow.
Techno commanded hundreds of dogs primed to kill every last enemy. Filza, who was broken out of his home by Techno, joined forces to take down Lamamberg alongside the anarchists. Lamamberg had taken something from all of them. Whether it be land, peace, or freedom, the three vowed to have their revenge. An obsidian grid cut through the deep blue sky. Each intersection wired a dispenser filled with 9 stacks of TNT. All of the water had been drained from Lamamberg to allow maximum destruction. The dispensers were placed on an extremely quick redstone clock to drop multiple explosives a second.
Oh, I've seen this part.
During the last war, Techno only had the ability to summon 2 withers.
Uh-oh.
This time, he could summon over 54. Potions, food, armor, weapons, they had it all.
Wait.
And as Tommy...
He could summon 2. This time he could summon... I was expecting like 6, 8, 10, 54. What the hell, bro?
Tubbo and a few others logged on and saw their stash destroyed. It was too late.
Uh-oh.
Tommy quickly journeyed to Lamamberg. The war was scheduled to start in 25 minutes and their army needed every second to prepare. But Technoblade had no intentions of playing fair. Was it fair when Lamamberg threatened to murder his horse if he didn't let them execute him?
650,000
Was
for
it fair
Doomsday.
when they imprisoned Filza in his own house
That's
long after
incredible.
the execution failed? No, it wasn't. So what made anyone think he would play fair today? Tommy realized what was about to happen. Looking around, most of his army had not even logged on, and Techno had no intention of waiting.
Uh-oh.
Taking a deep breath, Tommy prepared for what was about to happen. And as Techno was shot by Tubbo, the dog army attacked, and the war for Lamamberg had officially begun.
The dogs is such a funny angle.
Messed up, Tubbo. Let loose the dogs of war. Let loose the hounds.
Oh my god, the chat.
You realize we're just gonna kill all these dogs as soon as you go, Techno.
I've already killed 3 of you guys. Oh yeah, hit me with that axe, puns. Hit me with that axe. Oh yeah, a shield's gonna help you from the wolves. You know what? I'm feeling merciful.
Very clever.
If you guys all back
almost
off
a
and let me
million
blow up
max
this
live-
country,
That's
you can live.
crazy. Million live viewers.
Oh, 17 minutes. Take your time, Rambo. No need to show up.
I'm literally right next to you, Tommy. Look up.
Ooh, that's a lot of...
The signal! The
Oh yeah,
signal!
watching Techno POV of Doomsday is crazy, and you can see how insane it gets.
Oh my god.
That's so fun to signal upwards and then Fuzzy can start making all. That's
hello,
sick.
Tommy in it.
Yeah, I'll probably try and watch that at some point. Doesn't matter where. I think
Oh,
of
the caravan. That'll save you.
We go for the withers, all right? We fight one wither at a time. We fight them as a group, please.
Good luck. I'm bringing 3 more to you guys.
Oh no.
Rambo, get out of here, Rambo.
The Manberg.
This is brutal.
Turbo, stick with me.
Right by your
Okay,
side.
we take him.
Withers rained destruction from above. Technoblade killed everyone in his path. Lemamberg was falling apart.
Oh my.
But this was only the beginning. And as Filza and
Oh
Techno
my.
continued the battle from below, Dream prepared the real weapon.
Ah,
The
this
fate
is the
of
thing that's still
Lemamberg
above the
hung
server
once
right
again
now, right?
on one man. Control of the entire server was right at the tips of his fingers. The power. He could feel it. And as he overlooked the pure chaos emerging from below, Dream couldn't help but smile. It was never meant to be.
Is that actually what it looks like? This sounds like something that will absolutely get me, like, demonetized here, I'll be honest. Yeah, this sounds incredibly DMCA, is what I was thinking here. We're gonna have to skim through that, but we get the idea. Very violent. Up, 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 up.
Tommy stared at the two.
Up, stop it. Stop it. Thank you.
That's a lot of...
You gave me...
The thing about the discs, Technoblade, is that they were for me. We could have had a government. You could
I don't care about the discs, Tommy. I was up front with...
Somebody just got paid.
7 Moths has just donated $1. The best part about Doomsday is remembering Tommy knew about the withers and didn't warn anyone. OMEGALUL.
That is actually unreal. I also love this argument going on with this TNTs falling in the background.
do not shoot. You didn't have to do this. You could have caught
You gave me...
The thing about the discs, Technoblade, is that they were for me. We could have had a government. You could have
I don't care about the discs, Tommy. I was up front with you from the start. The government has to go. Selfish. You've used me from the start, Tommy. You've never thought of me as a friend, Tommy. You've just used me from the start. You saw me just as the blade. That's all I was to you, the blade. A weapon. Well, guess what? I'm choosing what I fight for now. And I'm going to destroy the government, Tommy. You all die.
You were my...
I listened to you for weeks. What did you do?
Technoblade, people are
Intense.
above the government.
I'm a person.
If we don't... You are, Techno, and so are we. You, the discs, the reason...
The
discs, 'cause they
TNT
were
just
stolen from me.
raining
Nothing
is
is
so
aren't
funny.
people.
Nothing was taken from you. You're selfish. You're destroying what
Oh
people
my
love
god.
for your own...
You know what I did yesterday when you were surrounded by like 30 people, the whole world was against you? I walked in. I was willing to fight all of them for you, Tommy. I would have been there. That is the difference between us.
We spent hours together.
Don't speak to me of loyalty.
You were my friend and you betrayed us.
You never thought of me as a friend.
The thing about this government is that it didn't interfere with you.
I used to think like that, Tommy. You know what they did to me?
You're selfish.
They hunted me down, the whole butcher army, and they executed me. I tried being peaceful, Tommy, but the government made it clear. I did. The government made it clear that we
while he
could not
doesn't speak to like
coexist.
the withers. The wither is a paid actor right now.
All you did is repeat history, but worse. Actions have consequences.
Actions do have consequences, Tommy. And these are the consequences.
there was no point in fighting anymore. As the dispensers ran dry of TNT and rogue withers continued to ravage the remains, the people gave up.
Did they not worry that the withers would just fly out and destroy a bunch of other stuff as well?
Time, it would never be rebuilt again. Wilbur's vision had changed a lot in the past few months of the Dream SMP, but it was always there, a place that brought people together, brought out the good and the bad, memories that would never be forgotten. And as they once again overlooked the remains of their great nation,
oh, they paid acid, you're right, sorry, I forgot.
To set in. From the day Wilbur first joined the server, L'Manberg had been everything. A home, a place of freedom. Wars were fought, lives were ended, tyrants had ruled, their land defended. Through exiles and conflicts, L'Manberg remained. But that fateful day, everything changed. The people went their separate ways. Tommy, Tubbo, and Quackity met on the Obsidian Grid. Techno continued the destruction, and Ghostbur logged on to see his home completely destroyed. As their final goodbyes to their great nation, the group gathered to sing, one last time, the L'Manberg anthem.
Sing along with there was a special place
where men could go emancipate the brutality and tyranny of their rulers.
We've got to end this soon.
Well, this place is real, you needn't fret. Wilbur, Tommy, Tubbo, Garrett, very big, a little bit blown up, L'Manberg. My L'Manberg, my L'Manberg, my L'Manberg, my L'Manberg.
Oh my. Yeah, the Discord delay is so rough.
For liberty, our nation sought to build on these. He remembers it. Under Quackity, you told me you didn't remember the verses. The troubles came and then it went. We built our walls and we watched them break. And from everywhere, from here up to forever.
It's okay.
One
last time, fellas.
Sings L'Manberg.
They're trying their best, that's all that counts, chat.
Sings
L'Manberg.
Sings
L'Manberg.
Right.
Again, to Tommy, there were only two things that mattered.
I mean, is it explained later how it ends? Because it's quite neat on the server now, right? It feels like it's quite neat. Or is this in a different place? Because that was chaotic. Phil cleaned it up? Yo! Phil, a real one. Wow.
On the server. His friendship with Tubbo and his discs.
Wow.
Just like the old
real life Drake.
The very first war on the server, Dream had the discs and Tommy needed them back. And as he talked with Tubbo atop the Obsidian Grid in the sky, the two agreed that they would finish it the way it all started. Together.
Wow.
Tommy logs on to the SMP. Dream had messaged him saying it was urgent and he had to start streaming. Confused, Tommy decided he was too interested not to listen and logged on. But when he joined the server, something was off. He turned around to find that his entire house had been destroyed and replaced with netherrack. Heat radiated from the steady flames surrounding a single chest.
This is the other disc
After
part, right?
extinguishing the raging fire,
I know this bit.
Tommy approached the chest. The signs read, "Come see me Wednesday. You and Tubbo alone. If anyone else shows up, the discs are gone. Forever." Opening the chest, Tommy was surprised to see only one item.
Wait, Foolish leaked this because... Wait, this is the day
pointing
Foolish
directly
joined...
to the
Wait, no one
location
warned
Dream
him not
planned
to
to place
go
his discs.
over to this?
Tommy knew that this would be the true final battle. Winner gets the discs, loser gets nothing. Or possibly worse. And so the only thing left to do was wait until the day of the grand finale.
That's so funny.
The days passed and Wednesday the 20th had arrived. After preparing, reminiscing, and... Wait, that's me. Guys, that's me. I'm in the Dream SMP.
Evan MC Gaming. This video. Here! This is my last memory. Evan MCC, I wanted to unpause the Able Sisters and you started talking. Oh I needed that Evan MCC Gaming video open. Evan MC Gaming, you are a pain in the...
Evan MCC.
Holy shit, this video's on trending. Oh my, sorry.
What video's on trending?
Evan MC Gaming, Tubbo, but listen.
Evan MC Gaming.
Stop.
Anyway, this day would mark the true end of the Disc Saga. Tommy and Tubbo met in Tommy's house to talk one last time about what was about to go down. They both had but one canon life remaining, meaning that if either of them died even once, they would not be coming back. And so, they treated that day as if it was their last on the SMP. Tommy said goodbye to his home. The home built all that time ago, the home they fought from. That home had been through war, through hardship and demise. And now, he said goodbye. Tommy and Tubbo made their way down Prime Path, remembering everything. The bench they had sat on to celebrate their independence, the battle for discs outside Punz's house.
Hold up.
Bad boy Halo?
You're so generous.
As the two requests...
GhostB5 has just donated $3. We'll say that the disc finale recap is pretty outdated since we find out some big new info later on a Punz stream. Animagician has a vid on it you could watch afterwards to get the full story.
Okay, Animagician on your alt account. I see what's going on here. Classic Annie. Just like he was in here yesterday. Classic Annie, dude. Yeah. We'll see, GhostB. Oh, we'll see. No, Annie genuinely has great videos. Annie's are some of the only videos I've watched about the Dream SMP. But we'll watch it if we need to for extra clarity. Yeah, Annie's great. I've known Annie for a long time now. I poached him because he was making videos for MCC that were better than my videos, so I wanted to see if he wanted to work with me instead. And here we are. Big corped him.
For discs outside Punz's house. Bad boy Halo? As the two requested for Bad to join their call, Tommy noticed he wasn't alone. People from all across the server lined the fateful path. Friends, enemies, all came together to say their goodbyes.
Oh, everybody! Oh my god! Oh. Rambo?
Hey guys.
Rambo, when I was
you were
exiled,
the best minutes, man.
You were the only one that knew what I was going through. And it has been an honor, even though I've not known you for that long, to spend time with you, Rambo. H-Bump, you're peculiar.
Callahan!
You don't talk.
You restarted the server when it crashed multiple times for us.
It's been a long time.
It's been an honor knowing you and spending... You've always been so nice to me, and you actually helped me get like half these gapples. Thank you so much, Punk.
You're welcome, Tommy. You're welcome. I'll always be there for you. Half the time, okay?
Thank you.
Tommy.
I will always be there for you half the time. All right. Good.
Tommy.
Big Q, you have been one of my closest
How did his shirt come off? In the
Tommy.
Big Q, you have been one of my closest friends on this SMP.
Of course.
What is
If I
going
go down
on
tonight? You will carry on my legacy.
Of course, Tommy. It will be a
Big Q.
pleasure.
I know I've wronged you, but I want to see you guys succeed. And I think you have the power to do it.
Eric, you know what? Between
We
us,
also have
buddy,
a lot of fish.
you've always been the real king, Eric. Not
Thank
Dream.
you, Tommy.
I'll see you later, my friend.
Good old
Goodbye,
Aaron.
Dream SMP.
Good old
They
Aaron.
were now on their own. For the rest of the journey, every step farther from the rest of the SMP. They crossed plains, forests, oceans, and talked once more about the battle they were about to have.
We're gonna fight for the discs tonight, and we're gonna fight well. But we're both, let's not lie to ourselves. We're both on our very, very last life, alright?
Yeah.
Our very last life. And if we were to die tonight, we'd be gone. So please, I know that you keep going, yeah, we're gonna get it back tonight, Please, think smart. We have to do what's right tonight. Because, Tubbo, I need someone to get back and tell my story. Because I don't know who's gonna live and who's gonna die. Tonight is gonna be the night where we don't have any other choice but to win. Because if we lose, Tubbo, then we've lost everything.
Yeah, we should have done a bit where we visited the iconic locations
the compass begin to
from
change.
the lore.
Looking to where it pointed, a large mountain came into view. Immediately, they knew this was where Dream had led them. They exited the boat and began their ascent. Block by block, they climbed the mountain, the morning sun slowly rising behind them. As they watched the sun climb into the sky, they realized this sunrise could very well be their last. But it wasn't over yet. The two continued to climb until they reached the top.
This was where I remember them fighting on the hill.
Dream, their true enemies since the beginning, axe in hand, ready for battle. But he didn't attack yet.
You left me a note saying that you'd be here. And that only us two could come. Why?
Well, I mean, it's been you and Tubbo since the beginning, right? You and Tubbo versus me for the discs, right?
What are you doing?
What are you...
What are you doing? You got something to say or what?
What are you doing?
I do.
What are you doing?
No.
That's so funny.
I got him! I got him back!
You got the disc?
I knocked him back!
Get it, get it! I'm coming up, I'm coming up, I'm coming up!
Obsidian! He's blocked it up with obsidian!
I'm coming up, okay, I've got a pick, I've got another pick, okay, hold him off, hold him off! Tubbo!
Okay, wait!
I'm grabbing,
him back up.
I'm gonna eat the
That's like, I gotta say, that's so hard. To play the disc and fight them around it, so good. So good.
Right now! I've knocked him back!
Okay, mine again, mine again.
He's down! Mine it!
Hold it down, hold him down!
He's falling up! I'm keeping him back! I'm keeping him back!
I've got it, Tubbo! I've got it, okay, hold me!
Guys, I've actually seen this part of the, I've seen this part of the lore. I watched this part live.
Don't worry, we've got tunnel pots on! We're basically indestructible to him! Okay, I've knocked him down! Again!
Okay, have a pearl, you go down and get to the disc.
Okay, I've knocked him! He's firing at me! He's firing at me!
Shit, Tubbo!
Sharpness 5! Sharpness 5!
Sharpness 5, okay, we can probably take him. The clutch!
Okay, I don't even
I'm
see him,
going around this end,
I see him, he's above, he's trying to knock me back, Tommy!
Tubbo, do you have any blaze rods on you?
Okay, I knocked him down!
Okay, here's what we do.
How many blaze rods on you?
I don't have a bow.
I've got a shotgun's gun, baby! Oh, wait, okay.
He's not doing any damage to me!
Okay, can you take him?
I think his shield's popped right now, so we can't block with the shield.
Okay, Tubbo, use a sword, use a knockback sword. Okay, if we can take him out now,
Intense.
we have a disc.
Yeah, Tommy's aim was good there, you know?
Tommy and Tubbo versus Dream. They traded hits. So far, Dream had not done much damage to either of them, but they had also used a significant amount of potions. Before long, Tommy decided to run. But as he attempted to escape with one of the discs, Dream stopped him to talk.
Your armor's gonna break. You're gonna lose. So listen, Tommy, just give me the disc, and I won't kill Tubbo. It's been too long for you not to make this choice. Choose between your disc or Tubbo.
Wait, so if I was to run away now, how could you even kill Tubbo? He's fine, he's in full netherite.
It's the durability's looking a little worse for wear, I'll be honest, Tommy.
I have stacks on stacks of pearls. I have speed pots. I can chase them down. I have a trident with Riptide.
Yes!
Okay, well, I've got the disc away!
It doesn't change anything. You have a disc in your inventory. I can just kill Tubbo. The same. Tommy, you're powerless, okay? I can kill Tubbo. For the first time, I was trying for 10 seconds and he was pleading in a corner, Tommy.
One more hit and I would have been gone.
What, really?
Make your decision. Tubbo dies, or you give me the disc.
Uh-oh.
10, 9, 8.
What do I do?
7.
I don't want you to die.
Keep the disc,
6.
Tommy. Keep the disc.
Why?
5.
No, that's not.
It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it.
Why shouldn't I? We shouldn't.
Tommy, keep the disc. I'm fine. I've done enough in my life.
Tommy.
I've done enough. I've done enough. It's fine. Keep the disc.
2.
What are you doing?
Thank you. Wow, I didn't think it would be that easy, but...
Thank you.
That wasn't even the disc.
Wait.
Thank you.
This is how powerless you are. That's not even the disc. I'm just playing with you. You think I'd actually play the disc in front of you?
You did.
You didn't learn from the last time we did this, where you got the disc. I'm not an idiot. I just want to show you how powerful I am, how powerless you are. I could have just let you walk away, but no, I'm toying with you. That's the fun in it. That's the fun in it.
The disc dish desk. Exactly.
You're gonna die.
Try saying that 5 times fast.
Drop the axe piece first of all.
You're not gonna kill me.
I'm not gonna kill you.
Okay.
Drop your stuff in the hole.
Ah, just like Exile.
Okay.
Tommy, drop your stuff in the hole or I'm gonna kill Tubbo.
Should have kept the armor. No. Oh,
that took us so long.
Here, I'll take you to the real disc. Follow me.
Stay
careful.
They descended down the side of the mountain. Dream had gotten exactly. They descended down.
That's so funny.
The side of the mountain. Dream had gotten exactly what he wanted. Control. That's all he cared about. From the very beginning, he only wanted to have the discs to stop Tommy from fighting. And now, holding the discs in one hand and Tubbo's life in the other, Dream had full control over Tommy. And there was nothing he could do. As they reached the bottom of the mountain, Dream led the two to a large stone wall. And the events that followed would be the most important in the history of the Dream SMP.
Is that true? Do we agree with that statement, chat?
Follow me. Get on. You've been a headache, okay? You brought war, you brought terrorism, you brought bad everything. The one good thing you've done is you brought attachment.
Good times.
Come look. Come see your discs. Your discs are here. I mean,
there's ender chests there.
You could take the disc, you could put in the ender chest if you wanted to, but it doesn't matter. I wouldn't do it if I were you, because then Tubbo would die. But ever since, attachment was on the server, I cut my attachment. I cut everything because I realized that that's what gave people power over each other. If I can control the things that people are attached to, then I can control the server again.
It's classic bad guy 101. Like, look at any Spider-Man movie, huh? Who do they always try and get? MJ. Because they know that Spider-Man's gonna want to try and save him.
Because this isn't Tommy SMP or Tubbo SMP, it's Dream SMP, right? Because this isn't Tommy SMP or Tubbo SMP, it's Dream
Tommy SMP or Tubbo SP, it's
right?
Dream
I
SP.
can turn the server back to what it used to be. I have a spot for everything.
You have friend.
Tommy, listen, I need you, okay? I need you to continue bringing attachment to the server.
Seapeekay SMP.
I
Soon.
can't kill you. But I constructed a prison. It's inescapable. Can't get out. I'm gonna lock Tommy away forever. I mean, I need him alive, but it doesn't mean that he has to be free. Tubbo's a pawn. He's a follower. I don't need Tubbo at all. I want to give you your chance to say goodbye. It's Tubbo's time to go. Like I said, Tubbo's a pawn.
I'm not a pawn. Well,
I'm going to kill him.
You're not gonna.
I'm gonna kill him in the next minute.
You're not gonna.
You have to accept it. So you can deny it all you want, but then you lose out. He'll die. You have to accept.
Well,
I'm going to kill him.
I love how like
You're not gonna.
I just love how like British that is. You're not gonna. You're not gonna do it, but just gonna do it, but brought into one single word.
This is classic villain 101. Oh man, you have no idea.
So you can deny it all you want, but then you lose out. He'll die and you'll regret forever that you didn't say goodbye. Say your goodbyes.
I tell you what we do. We make a break for the portal. We can.
Oh, bruv. The Dream. This must be the most people that's ever been on the SMP at once.
Say your goodbyes.
I tell.
Cheese. Cheese. Thank you for the dollar, by the way, Ghostby. November 16th is definitely not. That seems like so many people. November 16th. Ah, that makes sense.
We make a break for the portal. We can run all the way back to mine because I have the.
There's been 2 columns. Oh,
on
man.
the Exile base. If we run to that.
Look at that sub goal. I know 40k. Jeez.
Too much of a distance.
I'm just going to change my sub goal to 40k, guys, and watch it rise. Easy. Easy.
It was fun while it lasted.
I remember this part live. This was intense.
We don't just we never accept defeat.
All good things must come to an end eventually. I just didn't think that this would be my coming to an end, if you will.
What am I without you?
Yourself. This is it. This is the
Hard.
end.
Yourself?
Please don't
No.
go. Please don't go.
No.
Tubbo faced death with open arms. Satisfied with
So
everything
brave.
he'd accomplished, he stood by his best
So
friend's
brave.
side till the very end. The end. A long time coming, yet still seemed to come too soon. Tommy stared his best friend in the eyes. One last time he would see the light before being locked away to never see it again. And as the two looked to Dream, they faced their fate with pride. But then...
I'm sorry, Dream. But you should have given me more.
The people came. One by one,
They're
everyone
rising.
from across the server came through the portal to save Tommy and Tubbo. Dream's own part...
The people came through the portal to save Tommy and Tubbo.
The people came.
And
one
also,
by one, everyone from across the...
Jack Manifold was there facing the wrong direction.
server came through the portal to save Tommy and Tubbo.
He's trying his best, Your Honor.
Dream's own partners, the Badlands, the old Lamamberg government, everyone had said goodbye, but was not ready to say farewell. Tommy and Tubbo, filled with excitement and relief they had never felt before, moved behind the army of their netherite-covered friends. Shocked, Dream backed away. Now he was the one with no escape. Now he was the one who had lost control. And as the people witnessed the true evil hung from the walls, Tommy confronted Dream one last time.
Dream? Hey, Dream. I know you're not gonna kill me. You don't have the guts. Put your armor in the hole.
Oh, that must have felt powerful.
Everything on you. There.
Tommy.
You gonna kill me?
Oh. Powerful moment.
Don't mind if I do.
Tommy.
Don't mind if
You
I
said
do.
I'm not gonna kill you, and I know you're not gonna kill me.
Why would I not kill you?
Because we have
Alicia,
so much
thank you so
fun
much for the tier
together,
1.
Right? Dream and Tommy, war and...
Dream, you have caused me nothing but...
Put it in the hole.
And now...
Put your stuff in the hole, Dream. I want your stuff off. Throw it in the hole.
Where is he? I am gonna kill you until you're dead.
Tommy.
This is where it ends.
The fact he comes back down on the lift, like...
Okay,
I'm gonna kill
Tommy,
you
listen
until
to me.
you're dead.
Tommy, okay,
I'm gonna
stop.
kill you until you're gone.
Tommy, stop!
No, you know what?
Listen,
How many? No, you know
Tommy,
what? You know what? You have
this
three.
Is
You
my
have three.
server. This is my
One left. 3 lives. 2 gone. Come back down, Dream.
Tommy.
Yeah.
He's here.
Can't just kill a man who's surrendered.
You've punished me enough!
Any last words?
Tommy, you just killed me twice.
Have you got any last words?
Tommy, you don't need to kill me. Tommy, we were friends. Tommy, we were
My
friends!
question is, why would Dream come back down?
Dream.
Tommy, okay,
you
wait,
Couldn't have run off.
stop. Tommy, I can bring people back to life.
The acts of
Jay Schlatt gave me a book, okay? And it has how to bring people back to life. But only I have the book. He died. He's the only other person that knew. I have the book. That's what he gave. He said if I fought on his side, he'd give it to me.
Dream, you just lie. There is no
Tommy,
reason.
if I die, then death is permanent.
Power play.
You have to let me go. If I die,
Jack
then Wilbur's
Manifold
dead
with the
forever.
gamer mic on, bro. God damn.
me.
Look, I'll stop. I'll be out of your hair. You can exile me. I'll be away. I'll be gone.
You'll come back. But can you wait? Listen to me.
I promise you, I won't.
If you die, Wilbur, Schlatt, they're dead too.
Not just Wilbur and Schlatt. Anybody in the future. Then death is permanent.
Somebody has to
let me go.
I can't let you go.
Ghostby5 has just donated $1. One more time, gonna promo Arnie's video BCUS. It explains all the logic here and why C. Dream came back down, and it'll answer chat's questions. KEKW.
Thank you. And the Magician's ult.
Hey.
What?
There's another way.
Hey, Sam.
There's another way.
What's up?
You don't have to let him go free. You just can't kill him. We can put him in the prison. I built the prison. I have access
Did you
to
really?
the prison.
I don't know anything about.
He paid me to build the prison. And
yeah, but I know about the prison. I know how it works. Like you can't contain me in the prison.
You should know enough to know that it's impossible to get out once you're in. It's impossible to leave that prison once you're locked away.
Uh-oh.
Let's put him in the prison.
It sounds weirdly too perfect. I'll be honest.
Yeah. Let's make Wilbur proud.
Wow.
Tommy and Tubbo had won. No, everyone.
Guys, it's impossible to get out. What do you mean?
Dream and his manipulative ways would be taken
Guys,
to
don't
an
worry, it's
inescapable
impossible.
prison he had ordered the construction of. The server was free at last. Over the next few weeks, the people lived in peace. Tubbo would go on to create a new nation by the name of Snowchester in a nearby forest.
Oh,
Tommy was finally able
near
to
there.
lay low and started working on a hotel.
Oh, it really is Tommy's
Technoblade and
hotel, huh?
Philza created an anarchist commune titled the Syndicate, and Dream was locked away for good. But before all of this would happen, Tommy and Tubbo met on the bench outside Tommy's house to celebrate the fall of Dream.
This is surreal.
I never thought
It really is.
Above the discs. Dream's gonna get locked up. We won.
I like it.
The Syndicate sounds cool, to be fair.
It's crazy.
And you're not dead.
Oh.
What?
I'm frankly impressed. I'm
Ghostbear?
very impressed with you, Tommy. No, I'm not Ghostbear. Hello, have you missed me? You know, from day...
No, I'm Charisma. I'm not Ghostbear became no, I'm Charisma. Let's go! He said it himself. It's canon. He's Charisma.
One, you wouldn't have been able to get it past me that you'd be able to successfully, peacefully stop Dream, you know?
Where's Ghostbear? Where's Ghostbear?
I don't know. I just wanted to say I was very ready to see you here soon. It felt like your presence was slowly entering the afterlife, but here we are, and you're still alive. You never seem to die, do you?
I thought you were dead.
I'm proud of you, Tommy. I'm proud of you.
See you soon, Wilbur.
See you soon.
Oh, we got credits in them now? Jeez! Wow. Very intense. Very intense. All right. So we've now just seen that. What's next? As an animatic? Okay, final waltz. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay. Relax. Wait, why would I watch them in the wrong... Wait. So I should watch them in reverse order that they were uploaded in? It's a side animatic. Okay. Okay. Dun dun.
I met a traveler from an antique land who said, "Two vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert. Near them, on the sand, half sunk, A shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer.
Volume up. Like, it's literally max. It's no, it's not max.
Sculptor well those passions red which yet survive, stamped on these lifeless things. The hand that mocked them and the heart that fed. And on the pedestal these words appear. My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair. Nothing beside remains. Round the decay of that colossal wreck, boundless and bare, alone and level sands stretch far away.
I'm feeling a little bit intimidated. Right. Okay. Okay then.
Somebody just got paid.
One has just donated $1. IMO, wait until after the conclusion to the prison arc for the Animagician video about the disc finale. It relies on info from that and would be spoilers to watch now.
Thank you.
E-kick.
Thank you for that information, Animagician's alt. Thank you for the $1. Alright, final waltz.
Somebody just got paid.
Sweet Curly 5 has just donated $1. Hello CPK, if you watch the Notic in the VOD, when Dream is arrested, he's staring at someone in the crowd. Can you guess who it is? Hint, it's not Tommy.
No. No, I can't. Thank you for the $1. Not recommended for mobile viewing, okay.
All right, Turbo.
Let's do this.
Thank you, everybody.
This is so cool.
And I'll see you all when I get home.
When we get home. Yeah.
Oh, wait. That's a lot of...
This is where you were...
I just got here. What have we watched so far? Any animatics?
Tommy.
What?
Thank you for that bits. We've watched like 5 lore catch-ups and 4 or 5 animatics, I think. Dun 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 dun. Boom, boop, boom, 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 boom. You're on your phone? Well, hold on. It's gonna be a bad time for you, bro. Not recommended.
You got him! Tommy, he's killing me!
This is so sick.
He's killing you. Tommy, he's gonna die. He's gonna die, Tommy. Make your decision. Tubbo dies, or you give me the disc. If I can control the things that people are attached to, then I can control the server again.
The subtitle work is incredible.
Because this isn't Tommy SMP or Tubbo SMP, it's Dream SMP, right? So I can control the server.
No, what am I without you?
Yourself?
Intense.
Tubbo, even though for this entire server, I've always regarded you as my sidekick. Really, Tubbo, I was your sidekick. Please don't go.
Puns?
I'm sorry, Dream. But you should have paid me more.
Jack Manifold's skin with the like gamer headset on has no right looking that cool. Behave yourself. Don't.
You came! What? Tubbo, over, Tubbo, behind!
Hey! Step away from them.
You know what, you son of a bitch? You told me everything. You said
that's so sick.
No. I've done all the listening I need to do now. Have you got any last words?
Tommy, you don't need to kill me. Tommy, we were friends. Tommy, we were friends!
Dream.
Tommy, okay, wait, stop! Listen.
This is it. The acts of peace.
Tommy, I can bring people back to life.
The acts of peace.
Listen.
Hey! Dream,
Listen.
Hey!
Hey!
Dream, you just lie. There is no
Tommy,
reason.
if I die, then death is permanent. Well, if I die, then Wilbur's dead forever.
Sound like a young Link. Hey!
Hello?
Hello, have you missed me? I'm proud.
Whoa.
Dream SMP Season 3, baby! He better not be fucking back.
Ooh, that's a lot of bits.
I got clothes.
You should watch Oblivion later on as well. It's really good.
Okay, so we're now like caught up on animatics pretty much, right? Like main animatics. So now I'm going to watch Imprisoned. Imprisoned I actually watched quite a bit of, I think, live. We watched Warriors yesterday, guys. I have like 3 different YouTube accounts. It depends which one I'm on that we watch, like at a time. But we watched these. Last Nevadas, please. Are we not supposed to watch in order? I assume this is in order. Oh, chat is just being chat. I see. I see. What about Egg? Well, Egg comes after this. Is that not the point of this?
Dream had lost. After months of manipulation, destruction, and terror, he would be punished for his unrelenting crimes. The people felt free. A darkness that had loomed over the server for
Wasn't
over
Egg
half
happening at a very
year
similar
was
time?
now trapped deep in the farthest reaches of Pandora's vault. Freedom overcame the land, and in the absence of L'Manberg, new projects sought to fill the void that was left with its destruction. On the day of their victory, Tommy, in an act of spite, swore to visit Dream in prison the very
Yeah, I can't
next
watch Late August because of the DMCA music.
And as the sun rose on the morning of the 21st, the beginnings of a new era would start to take root. Tommy logged on in a great mood. Today, there would be no worry of war or conflict. All he had to do was head to the prison and flaunt his freedom in front of Dream. As he made his way down the path,
if the stories are happening in parallel, it doesn't matter which one I watch first. So
Hold up. You're so generous.
GhostB5 has just donated $1. Might need a TW for torture and abuse in the prison arc. I don't know how deep into it Evan goes.
okay.
But take care of yourselves, chat. There's some dark stuff ahead.
Well, the good news is you just very kindly did that for me, guys. So please, yeah, pay attention to these. Again, I don't know what's coming in them because I don't know too much about what goes on in here. I watched quite a bit of I watched a few of the streams here and there for this stuff, but definitely keep those in mind.
Thought about the journey that lied ahead. As it stood, Tommy would be...
You know, it's actually kind of iconic that I got to go in the prison on my first day on the server. Like, pretty sick. Pretty sick, actually.
the first person to enter the prison.
Also, just to clarify, I have no idea why I was taken in the prison. Like, no clue. I can assure you right now that the 3 hours of improv lore that I had to do I had no idea why I was being taken to places. Literally not a clue. I've got to see what this CPK execution part was in the law book. That's my worry right now.
Other than Sam, the builder and warden, and Dream, the first inmate. As Tommy found himself at the entrance of the prison, a rush of excitement ran through him. During Exile, Tommy felt powerless to dream in his manipulative
Coffee
ways.
break. Oh, caption. Sorry.
Tommy would be the one in control. Sam opened the portal and finally...
Watch your law. Okay, so for those of you who are new to my streams and they didn't see my first day on the server, there's a wonderful clip. I don't know if anyone... Does anyone have the clip to hand? Any of you clip collectors? This actually brings me to a really good point. So, I've been uploading my Dream SMP clips to TikTok. Also, I found this pen on my desk and I've just been playing with it the entire stream. Like, I don't know why. I just like to fidget with things. So, on the first day that I was on the server, basically, Ponk and Bad said, do you want us to do a tour? And I said, yes. And then it ended up just being like 3 hours of like random lore of them like sort of baiting me to see the egg. But they handed me a book and they said, please read the second page of the book on stream. So I flicked to it and it was the lore book version 4. And the last page of the book said CPK execution. So don't know what that means. Little bit worried about that, but you know, I'm sure it's fine for now and we'll just see what happens.
Inner workings of Pandora's vault were revealed. No escape. This was the only thing Sam had in mind while building Pandora's vault. Months ago, Dream paid Sam generously to hold nothing back. He wanted an inescapable prison. Tommy entered the main lobby.
So, just to clarify, Sam actually built this? Like, this is Sam's actual build? Pretty crazy. That's so good. It's such a sick build. Oh, the redstone. Yeah, Sam's big brain with redstone stuff.
Through the portal, and awaiting him on the other side was the head warden, Sam. And after signing a release form and placing all of his items in a locker, Tommy began his journey to the main cell. Pandora's vault is the most advanced redstone system on the entire SMP.
Well. This was just about to answer the questions.
Countless security measures, including kill checks, retracting floors, vault doors, and lava chasms, the prison truly is impossible to escape from without dying. Tommy stood in awe of the sheer scale of the prison. Dozens of cells covered the walls of the main block. Every lever required a guard key that only Sam had.
Because there's a bit in this like prison-y arc, right? And again, I'm not sure how much they do this with lore stuff, but wasn't there a time during the prison arc where like I think like Dream was live and then Dream's stream would end and then Sam was live for a little bit and then Sam's stream would end and someone else was live? I mean, unless I'm completely making that up, but I feel like I remember that and that was sick. No? Am I making this up completely? Yeah, see, well, not really. Oh. Wait, there's no Dream stream. Wait, I swear. Oh, maybe it wasn't Dream. Maybe it was Tommy. Okay, it was Tommy. Well, either way, doing lore trains like that is super clever.
Ooh, that's a lot of bits.
It was built mostly off stream and we saw so many death notices for him in other streams.
Well, we're close enough, you know.
And mining fatigue from nearby Elder Guardians made it take minutes to
really,
break even the
That's so
weakest
funny.
of blocks.
Maybe 100 bits.
The two continued through the final checks and onto the main cell. Tommy was required to sign 2 more waivers before entering. The first
so many
making him
waivers.
consent to being hunted down and killed if he attempted to break out Dream, and the second stating that if a security issue takes place while a visit is in progress, he could potentially be locked in the cell until the issue is resolved. All that stood between the two was an impenetrable wall of lava. And having no plan...
I guess Dream not streaming lore is like... I mean, obviously, I don't know. Has he said his reasons for doing it? I guess it would make some... In my head, it would make sense that then people would go to other people's streams to see Dream's angles of things. I don't know if that is the reason, but... Other people can have to... Yeah, there you go. It's actually like a super nice thing. I like that. It's cool. Very cool.
But taunting Dream, Tommy agreed and the lava walls began to fall. Before long, the two enemies stared.
Oh boy.
Tommy, once broken by Dream, was now happily the one with power. And as Sam activated the bridge, Tommy crossed the divide.
Yeah, the one law video was
entering the
sick though.
cell to
I love
begin
that.
his first visit with Dream.
Hey!
Hello?
Could you even mind?
I've been going crazy in here. You're the first person to visit me, but I've just been alone in here. And there's
Did
just
you
lava
miss
and
me?
there's
Did you
mob-
miss me?
I've seen the law video. The law video was so
Not
sick.
really, but
Really?
Seapeekay!
What have you been up to?
I've been writing. Well, not yet, but I'm going to. I like watching the clock.
You know, everyone hates you now.
Well, I'm in prison, so there's no reason.
You know,
for them to
everyone
hate me
hates you
anyway.
now.
Tommy, give me my clock.
Or what?
Well,
You gonna kill me? Then your server won't be fun anymore. You said it yourself. Turns out I've actually had all the power over you all along. I mean, I did feel bad for you, but you were actually going to kill my best friend and hold me in here.
That's true.
You would have put me in here.
well, to be fair, you're in here right now. But
This
you
is
can always
this is
leave.
a really sad sight.
Maybe I'll be better, and then you'll let me out.
No.
Tommy, I'm sorry.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
For what?
For everything that I did to you.
Really?
Yeah.
How do I know you're not lying?
I mean, I have no reason to lie.
I'm not out here to manipulate you, Dream. But the person who needs to fix themselves the most, Dream, is you. Tell me how you're feeling.
Sad.
Why?
Because
Wasn't there a blooper in here at some point? I feel like I could just be making things up at this point, honestly.
And my server.
My lore memory is
And
very
you.
foggy.
Yeah.
And my lives.
Oh yeah, you only have one life now. Who do you miss the most?
I think you should go, Tommy.
No, tell me who you miss the most.
Guard! Guard! Are you ready to leave, Tommy?
As Tommy moved away and lava consumed the last of his fresh air, Dream was once again alone. On an island of solitude, locked away from everything he once knew. He missed it all. His friends, his power, his server. In the absence of stimulation, his mind wandered. He began to dream of the day he would leave, wondering how he would manage to escape. What he had done was bad, and what he planned to do was worse. But what they had put him through was truly evil. His plans were created with reason, to restore the server to its former glory, but their actions were done out of fear.
Extrapolation.
Fear of the power he held and fear of the power
Again,
they could lose.
I'm not taking any people's
Although
opinions
Dream
on
was
what's going on
physically
here.
trapped,
I'll form
he
my
still
own
had one
opinions.
power they could never take away.
I just want an
And
outline of
soon,
things.
His mind ran wild, as if uncaged from
To clarify, I don't think there's anything wrong with speculation, but he probably should have mentioned that it's speculation, if anything.
his dark reality. He started with Sam. Being the warden and only guard of the prison, Sam was the only one who had any clearance at all. This meant that the prison's level of security rested squarely on his shoulders, alone. The more unstable Sam was, the more unstable the defenses of the prison. And as long as Dream was suffering, he made it his mission to inflict that same suffering on his captor. He started simple. After burning his clock, he would complain without end to Sam that he needed a new one. And soon after receiving his new clock, he would burn it and complain again. He continued this cycle until Sam had had enough, vowing that he would not be given.
Isn't it funny that earlier Sam was saying the salmon are all gone, and now he's been reduced to that same name. Poor salmon.
Dream any more clocks. However, Dream's reign of mental terror was just beginning. On January 30th, Dream awoke to the lava falling once again. And behind the wall of blazing heat appeared his second visitor.
Hey, it's Bad!
Bad Boy Halo. Dream knew Bad very well, and decided that playing sad would be the easiest way to get Bad on his side. He went on about how terrible life in the prison was and how lonely he was feeling. Quickly, Bad felt sad for his friend and promised to convince more people to visit. And as the walls fell again, Dream continued to smile as he had just planned his next move against Sam. Over the next few days, Dream began to talk less and less until he refused to talk at all. Even in the presence of Sapnap, one of his closest allies since the very beginning,
is this where Bad Boy Halo got a job?
A word. His
Guys, I know it's
Sam.
speculative.
No matter what he said or did,
I'm just getting an outline of the story.
Ignored
I
him.
promise you it's okay.
His fits of rage became entertainment for Dream as he smiled, thinking of ways he could continue the torture. After an entire day of mining with his bare fist, Dream managed to break the lectern in his cell. Sam was angered even further, remodeling the cell with crying obsidian.
That's so funny, the way that like it's portrayed. He just throws it into the lava like an angry like child. Like,
in his cell.
I don't want this.
Sam was angered even further, remodeling the cell with crying obsidian to ensure he would not be able to create a nether portal to escape. Dream continued his vow of silence. He felt power for the first time since being locked away. He continued his depressed and apologetic act for visitors while raining psychological terror on Sam every day. Dream wasn't sad, as much as he controlled people by making them think that Dream was not sad. He was angry. Dream spent every living second in that cell thinking of ways he could terrorize every last person that wronged him. He devised plans of who he would kill in.
I just heard a bang. Just give me 1 second, guys, to see what the noise was. BRB. 1 second. There is a crazy storm going on right now. The bang I heard was thunder. What the hell is going on? Holy. I'm just checking something because Mitch went out. So hold on. Bear with me, chat. Thank you for the 5 gifted, Zenily. Yeah, I'm just double checking on Mitch. Give me a second, guys. It's okay. Mitch is fine. I think Mitch is inside. But she went to go do some grocery shopping. That bang was so loud. And then I realized that it was thunder. Damn. That's wild. It looks to be like a quick passing storm from what I saw. This is the weather stream. Shut up. Right. We're good for now. Hair reveal. You want to see the top? What do you mean? It's just my hair.
What order? Playing out scenarios of his revenge over and over in his head like a broken record until he finally had it. The perfect escape plan. Chaotic yet elegant, extravagant yet obvious. His weeks of alone had not gone to waste. And to his delight, the first phase in his plan, the destruction of every last person who turned on him, would happen in a matter of minutes. And as Dream played through the scenario one last time in his head, the lava began to fall, and the final visit was about to begin. As the only guard on duty, Sam took his job very seriously. With every visit, he made no jokes, let no smile escape. He liked his job as warden. It gave him purpose, control, and power.
Yeah, it just came out of nowhere.
Hard to come across on the
It's like literally passing over now. Like the rain has
stopped. He found
stopped.
strength in the fact that he held quite possibly the most important job on the entire server.
Guys,
but as the
please, when I came into watching these lore like recaps, okay, I was never going to have an opinion without watching other people's things. Like, obviously, people are saying that Sam confirmed a lot of this stuff. Whether Sam did or Sam didn't, I don't know. But I'm happy to watch this knowing it's just the story, because that's all I want to know about, is just the story. Things like how all like actual personal opinions from people, if I ever get around to it, or I want to know, I will watch people's specific streams. But for now, like, I promise you, we're good. I'll make my own decisions in the future. I'm just learning to get an outline of the story. I would also like to say I don't think speculation is a bad thing, but it should be made clearer that it's speculation, is what I believe. You know, I think, you know, speculation is a fine thing to do, but yeah, right now, obviously, this isn't clear whether or not it's speculation or not. It's spoken as if it's fact. So I see what your guys' issue with it is, but just know that I'm aware and we're good. Thank you for coming to my TikTok. That was auto-tune, guys. So as you can see, it did not work properly.
The days passed, he fell into routine. Wake up, stay on duty, feed the prisoner, and go to sleep. Over and over again. The days continued to pass. Sam left the prison less and less until the very clock that Dream seemed to cherish meant just as much to Sam. Despite holding all the power one could want, he felt trapped by the obligation it gave him.
Yeah, Lily, thank you for the 5 gifted. I appreciate it.
The rigid bars of the watchtowers, longing for the days before there had to be a prison. He trusted no one, as he knew the second he let his guard down, Dream would find a way to escape. Every time he turned his back, Dream would require more assistance. Clocks, food, attempted escape, there was always something. And knowing the entire server depended on him, he continued spending his life in prison. Trapped by his own creation behind the very
I watched some of the prison
bars that
streams, to be
freed
fair.
the rest of the server. Day by day, he began to lose the power he thought he had. Slowly, Dream became the punisher instead of the punished. Questioning his ability to run the prison, Sam debated ending it all by killing Dream.
Oh!
But as much as he wanted to free himself, he knew that the book was more important. For if Dream dies, then death is forever. And forever is much more important than his freedom. Sam got a break from his thoughts when Tommy scheduled another visit with Dream. But the break would not last long, as after that day, things would change forever. February 21st. 1 month after his first visit with Dream, Tommy logged on for his second and last ever visit to Pandora's vault.
Uh-oh.
And as he stood atop his now fully constructed hotel, he thought about Dream.
I've been a little kept up at night. Because although he's in the prison, his Dream, and he's set off, there's no real reason for me to keep visiting him. But I keep visiting him. And the thing that you always need, just in life, is closure.
Didn't it just say it was his second and final visit, meaning the only visit he's had is his first one, so how's he kept visiting him?
I've been tortured. I've been tormented. But I realised that it's all because of this. It's all because of Dream. And I want to be done with this forever. I thought Sam might have been a bit of a fraud, but he
Unless it's implied that he's been visiting off stream for some reason.
Wasn't, and he's kept him locked in there. And that prison is all high security. No one's getting in, no one's getting out. So I'm thinking now, I'm like, no, he's in there. Why am I still feeling like this?
Is this what Tommy's area is meant to look like? With no obsidian?
You know, I've got my hotel, I've got my business, but I still feel kind of a little bit low. He's in prison, he's locked away. I want to start living my life. I think today,
my goodness.
Today we say goodbye to him. Let's go do it then, boys.
Tommy made his way to the
question is,
today we say
did Tommy hit this bucket
then,
clutch?
Start living my life.
That's my question. Maybe I should clean up the rest of the obsidian around Tommy's house to make friends.
Tommy made his way to the entry portal. Meeting Sam in the lobby, he signed the waivers for the last time.
He did. Good for him.
This time they made their way quickly through the checks, and before long, they arrived at the main cell. Everyone was ready for the visit, but only one person truly knew what was about to happen.
This is my last visit, Dream. So anything you want to say to me now, you have to say to me now. Because I'm not gonna see you again.
Why?
I mean, you had it coming.
I did. But, you know, maybe one day, right?
Listen, when I'm around you, my brain feels like I'm conditioned to be your friend. You don't make me a good person. You make me bad. I'm moving on to bigger and better things now. I don't need to go through any of this stress anymore, all right? Because this is me doing this to me now, not you. I'm the one that's giving me the stress here now. But I'm better than that. I'm better than you, all right?
Know your self-worth, King.
I'm done. Goodbye. What the What the was that? That was a lot of TNT. I'm out. Sam!
Sap!
Sam! Sam!
Uh-oh.
Sam! Sam, I'm ready. I'm ready to leave. It hasn't been an honor knowing you, but it will be an honor forgetting you. What the What? Holy shit. No, this doesn't just happen. I don't enter here as soon as explosions go off. This isn't how you operate, man. I know you, all right? You haven't changed. Are you trying to get out?
I'm not trying to get out. I'm not trying to get out. We can bond. We can talk. Just like old times, right? Stuck together. You know? Just like Exile.
Don't you ever mention Exile to me, all right? Gonna have to hang tight, Tommy. The prison is all... How long will it be?
You signed the waiver saying up to a week. And I wrote that waiver, so I'm guessing up to a week.
A week?
Wow. Up to a week.
Potatoes.
His last.
Do you have any more potatoes?
It was supposed to be his last visit. Tommy stared Dream in the eyes. Once again, he was trapped with his worst enemy. Sam scrambled to the roof of the prison. TNT doesn't just explode on the roof of the most secure building on the server. Someone was trying to break in. And before he let Tommy go, he needed to find out who. Tommy became anxious. He had gone there to cut Dream out of his life forever. But instead, he would have to stare at that twisted smile for days on end. Dream was overjoyed that Tommy would be staying. He finally had some company in this dark and lonely place.
Surprise roomies,
His plan
exactly.
began to move forward. Tommy didn't know it, but he was the catalyst in a much bigger story. Hours turned to days. Dream and Tommy continued to argue with each other for their own entertainment. Tommy counted every hour, waiting for the moment he could see the light again.
And they were
everything.
roommates.
The sun, the grass, the freedom. But most of all, he missed his friends.
Wow.
Since the lockdown, Sam had completely stopped visits to the prison. No one in, no one out until the source of the problem was found. Sam's condition continued to worsen. He, as the sole operator of the prison, was being pressured from everyone on the server to let Tommy free. But his promise of the perfect prison could not be broken. Without the prison, without Dream inside, his job meant nothing. And he could not let that happen. February 28th arrived, and today Tommy had officially spent 1 week locked away. He longed for freedom, the very thing he thought he won by throwing Dream in prison. But chaos can never truly be contained. Tension ran high between the two inmates. Tommy taunted Dream, dangling his soon-to-be-had freedom in front of Dream's withering smile until it was too much. And as Sam arrived to speak with Tommy, the clock ticked closer to the end of his stay.
Oh my goodness.
Sam!
Hey, you two.
Sam! What are you here for, Sam? I can't see you.
I figured y'all are getting low on potatoes.
Yeah. Sam, let me out.
Oh, no, Tommy, you can't leave yet. I haven't found out what was causing the security issue.
If you don't find out what the issue is he gonna be in here for until you do?
Potentially, he'll be in there for a while, but not forever, Tommy. Don't worry.
You said it was a week.
I know. I figured that I could find anything in a week, but it's gonna take a little more time, okay? You gotta trust me, Tommy. We gotta make sure that we do everything as secure as we can.
Sam, you know,
guys, Sam is just doing his job.
Close quarters situations for a long time, Sam. Sam, you remember when you visited me in Exile, Sam? This is worse than that, Sam. Let me out.
Tommy, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. I'm doing my best, Tommy. I'm only one guy. I don't know what you want me to do. I'm doing my best.
Sam, no, don't go. Sam!
Tommy, hear me out.
What?
Hear me out.
Why did he punch the cat?
We get out together, okay? Okay. Tommy, hear me out. Hear me out. What if...
Why did he hit the cat?
Together, okay?
I'm not, no, because then you'll break out with me. I don't want you to break out with me.
I'm gonna get out. And when I do, I'll get my revenge.
You kill Tubbo. You'll kill Tubbo, won't you?
Tommy, I will get revenge.
Stop
I've been
that!
sitting in here thinking about the revenge.
How could you even get out, man? How could you even get out?
I have a plan.
What is it then? What?
I'll get out eventually because either you'll let me out or people will be dead. Even when I'm in here, I'm more powerful than you are when you're outside.
If I wanted to, right now, I could just kill you. And the only reason I'm not is for my friends, for Tubbo, because we need that f***ing revive book, alright? That's the only reason I'm not killing you.
Tommy,
wow.
I am never,
that's so nice.
Ever going to use the revive book to help you or any of your stupid little friends, okay? I will never use it on you. I will never use it on any of your friends. I will never use it to save any of you.
Wow.
So kill me. Go ahead. Come on.
The revive book, Dream. It's not real, is it? You are a clinical manipulator. This revive book that you keep going on about, that's your little card that Jay Schlatt was just a drunk madman, all right? He wasn't some guy that had access to this omnipotent revive book. You're lying. You're just lying, aren't you? It doesn't make sense that you'd have this revive book. It doesn't add up, all right? I genuinely think you're just lying.
Absolute legend.
So you know what, Dream?
You come and you be
there is
disrespectful, you be annoying, and you accuse me of things, accuse me of being a liar. I'm not lying. Jay Schlatt gave me a revive book.
Then revive him then. Revive him right now.
That's not how it works.
Revive Schlatt right now. He'll log on right here. I tell you now.
Why would I be lying about that?
Through your netherite armor and skin, I look at you and you know what I see? I see a sad little man who's insecure about the fact that this server has gotten so far ahead of him and his only little glimpse of power in this world is gone.
Life.
You stupid
in my
green
hands.
lad.
Piss you off? Does that make you mad? If you can't kill me, does that make me some kind of god?
No, Dream. I could kill you right now if I wanted to.
But you won't.
You know why I won't? Because I'm leaving this prison in a... Stop it now! Stop it! I'm on 2 hearts. Look at me, alright? I don't think this revive book is real. I've seen his grave. His grave is real. His corpse is there. Alright?
Why don't you go see him?
No, stop it!
Oh. Oh. R.I.P. that Tommy. Hey. Oh, 7, Tommy. I read the guys. I read the chat. Listen, I'm not giving you any opinions on which characters I like, don't like, apologize for, believe in, until I'm done with all the lore. Then we'll decide. Then we'll decide. Oh, who was that? I miss Eric. Where's Aaron? Where's he going? Oh my goodness!
Tommy?
Whoa. Yeah, it's actually really cool.
Hello?
You okay?
Jump up.
What was it like?
What was what like?
Death. Tommy, no one has ever been dead and been back.
It was dark. It was all dark.
It was dark.
When I was there, it all felt so real, but so torn apart. It felt like I was in pieces.
Well, now you're back, right? Everything's all
well,
fine.
Now you're back.
I brought you back. The only reason I did it was to prove to you, you know.
Wait, that was you. It's real, isn't it?
I'm actually a god. I can bring people back to life. I didn't even know for sure that I could, but I can.
Pinch me.
What?
Pinch me. Oh no! Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that.
Who else was there?
There was Wilbur. Dream, listen to me. The things I saw, the things he talked about, and the things he will do. Promise me, never bring back Wilbur. Please, Dream, you are nothing. You're nothing. You're fine, Dream. We can be friends if you don't bring him back. You're not even all the tragedies you've done.
Tommy, it's not up to you. I will use revival however I please because I'm the one that can do it. How long were you in there for?
A month and between 18 to 20 days, I think. We lost count. Where's Phil? Where's Tubbo? Where are the people?
Oh, okay. Tubbo. Tubbo.
Where's Fundy? Where's Sam?
He's French, Your Honor.
Tier 1 sub.
When I was there,
Exit Sally
and I
has
spent
just
so
subscribed.
much
Ellie,
time
thank you
with
for the tier
Wilbur.
1. Welcome.
Are you saying I was only there for 2 days?
Tubbo.
2
You were
days.
there for 2 days. 2 days, Tommy. That was it.
Dream, you think you don't understand this. This is so much bigger. You couldn't comprehend what I've gone through, all right? Dream, burn the book.
I don't have the book. What I do have is knowledge from the book. And I can't burn that. I can't. It's impossible. I can burn every book that I have and it will do nothing.
Oh.
So I want to know about death. You know, we can study it. We can study it together. We can become immortal together by studying it.
I want absolutely nothing to do with
I don't know.
you.
Sounds like a good deal.
I came in here with the intent to never see you again. You have to die. You have to die.
Go on then. Go ahead.
And you're fine with this. You're fine with me just beating you to you die, and revival goes down with you.
Come on.
If I kill you, I'll be in here forever. Sam won't let me out. I know what I signed. It will be worse than death. And then I'll have to die in here. And then I'll go back there. I need to kill you, and I can't.
Everyone is my puppets. I can kill you whenever I want.
Why did you kill me? What? You could have just told me it was real. Why did you kill me?
You didn't believe me. I was proving a point.
You killed me just to prove a point. This is
made worse by the fact he didn't know if it would work, right? I mean, in storyline there.
So evil. This isn't like before. This isn't you've blown up our town. You've put me through torture, through pain, to prove a point, Dream.
You were calling me a liar. How else am I supposed to prove it? When I get out of here...
Guys, as of right now, I am talking about what we know from these videos we have watched and these videos we have watched alone. That is it.
You know, I can use it, right? I can use it to my advantage. I can do whatever I please. I'll let you free. I'll let you free, right? We'll call for Sam. We'll get him in here. He'll let you out. But I'm gonna bring back Wilbur, and Wilbur's gonna help me escape. He will owe me his life. And he's been there for how many years? He's probably the smartest man on the entire planet.
Dream. I know this seems elaborate. Please,
guys, I've seen the Dream XD video.
Bring back Wilbur.
I'm bringing back Wilbur.
Dream was consumed by power. Even though he was locked away, the power of the book ran free through the reaches of his mind. He was a god. Life bended to his will. Will could come back. Tommy feared Dream once again, shattered by the things he'd seen and the fact that at any moment Dream could send him right back. Wilbur had changed. He'd been trapped far longer than Dream in a place far worse. And Tommy knew that if he brought Wilbur back, chaos would reign supreme once again. Word had escaped the prison of Tommy's death. Sam came later the day Tommy died to check on the prisoners, and what he saw terrified him.
Uh-oh.
Standing at the edge of his cell was Dream, staring coldly into Sam's eyes with a sinister smile. Sam couldn't take it. The guilt of what had just happened overwhelmed him. Somehow, after giving his life on the SMP to protect everyone from Dream, he failed to protect Tommy. He exited the prison wanting nothing to do with the evil he just witnessed. By the end of the day, everyone knew their friend was gone. The people grieved. Dream had still managed to tear them down even from inside those unbreakable walls. Sam began to question himself. Was he really fit to run the prison? Did the people blame him for what had happened? Sam continued the lockdown, shutting all contact from Dream for the time being. These are the things that crossed Tommy's mind as he stared helplessly into the blistering lava. Another week passed. Sam had not come to check on Dream once out of guilt for what he allowed to happen. Nobody knew Tommy was revived. Nobody except Dream. Until the evening of March 12th. 3 weeks after what should have been Tommy's final visit, Sam finally arrived. But what he found, he could never truly comprehend.
Sam!
Hello? Hey,
Hello?
Hey, are you here to give us potatoes? Can you give us potatoes?
Tommy?
I'm here still!
Tommy?
Sam!
Tommy?
Sam.
Dun, 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 dun.
You let me die, Sam. You've taken 31 days, Sam, to come and get me.
How are you here?
Was it 31 days since the last stream? Or were they dramatizing it? Oh no, why does it say Sam Mommy? Oh no. Oh no.
Tommy?
Sam!
Tommy?
Why does it kind of sound like he does say Mommy? Wait, hold on.
Tommy?
Sam!
Tommy?
I mean...
Sam. You let me die, Sam. You've taken 31 days, Sam,
Never mind.
to come and get me.
How are you here? You were dead.
You kept me in here for over a week, and then you didn't even stop him. You didn't put him in. You didn't even move the cell I was in with him. You just let me die.
Yeah, I think the T got cut out. Maybe by people having like a low mic threshold.
Let's go. Suck it, green boy.
As the two moved to the main lobby, Tommy realized what he was about to do.
And then I guess the captions really just guessed at what word was being said.
He knew the second he stepped foot through that portal, nothing would be the same again.
Whoa. Intense.
Tommy saw the light. For the first time since his visit all that time ago, Tommy saw the light. Fate had not been kind to Tommy, and walking out of the prison that day, he was a different person. The server had changed a lot since he got locked away. Memorials and statues sprouted from every corner. He traveled down Prime Path to his home. Flowers covered the ground to the doorway. Everyone had built something to represent their memories.
Oh my
Tommy
goodness.
froze where he stood. Hearing a voice from behind him, he turned around to see his best friend staring back at him. Tubbo stood in disbelief. After everything that happened, everything Sam said happened, Tommy was back. He didn't think it was real.
Tubbo!
Tommy was dead. He grieved
Tubbo.
for him. And yet, there he stood. All Tommy wanted was for things to go back to normal. But everyone, it seemed, could not do that. He was a ghost to the rest of the SMP, caught between life and death, something no one could understand.
Whoa.
Tommy made his way to the ruins of L'Manberg.
Oh god.
He missed the old days, the simpler times. He missed the friends he made. He missed the days when he had someone to lead the way. But now, he would have to take matters into his own hands.
Are those egg vines I see?
2 days later, on March 14th, Tommy logged on with a plan. Making his way to Snowchester, he explained his idea to Rambo and Tubbo, who agreed to help him. Tommy reasoned that Dream was too dangerous to be kept alive. The things he said to Tommy before he was let out left an everlasting mark on his conscience. Dream held life at his fingertips, and giving Dream the ability to play God is a dangerous game. The power went to his head. Dream had told Tommy that he would bring back Wilbur from the dead, one of the most dangerous people on the entire server. Tommy didn't know how, but he knew Dream had a plan to escape. And something told him that it had to do with the knowledge held in that book. And as Dream had explained to Tommy, that knowledge was ingrained in his memory. And its only way out was if he went out with it. Dream's death was the only way to stop him from reigning terror on the server once again. And being on his last life, they only needed to kill him once to end it all. Tubbo and Rambo agreed with Tommy as he knew much more about Dream's power than they did. There was only one problem. Because Sam had completely stopped visits to the prison, their only option to kill Dream was to break in. Pandora's vault may be inescapable, but it's also just as difficult to break into, meaning brute force would not be an option. If they wanted their plan to work, they would have to be sneaky. And as far as they could see, there were only two ways to sneak in. By stealing Sam's warden keycard to gain access to the entire prison, or sneaking in using an invisibility potion during a visit. Both were virtually impossible in their current situation, but Tommy had a way around this. There was one person on the server who they might be able to convince Sam to let visit. Ghostbird. Because Ghostbird has infinite lives, only disappearing if Wilbur is revived, there is no threat to his safety by letting him visit Dream. And after some convincing, Sam agreed to schedule a visit with Ghostbird. It was decided. On the day of the visit, Tommy would sneak into the prison behind Ghostbird using an invisibility potion, making his way to the main cell and slaying Dream with the Axe of Peace. And as the group smiled with satisfaction, all they could do was wait until the fateful day arrived.
Bum, 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 bum.
The moon rose high in the sky. The group stood at the foot of a watchtower constructed next to the prison. And with all the pieces in place, they went over the plan one final time.
So here's the plan, alright? We've organised with Sam that Ghostbird is going to go in. Now, the reason I needed all these pots is because I'm going to sneak in, alright? Behind him the entire time. I've got fire resist, brilliant. I didn't bring any armour because I have invis, I've got my totem, and I've got my invisibility. I'm going to follow Sam through all the prison, and I think if I remember the prison, we should be totally fine and not die in there. And then Ghostbird goes into the room with Dream. I stay with him in invisibility. Then when we get in there, with the Axe of Peace, I chop Dream's head clean off. Ghostbird, do not, under any circumstances, say I'm with you. And if you can, lie that I'm not there.
Lie?
Yeah. I need you two to stay here, and then when I come out later on, I'll visit you two, yeah? When us lot come out. We've missed all the times we could have killed him. Rambo, you were there too as well, right? When he came through the portal. He's not worth the revive book. I know I haven't told you this, but today's the day Dream dies.
I'll see you soon, Tubbo Rambo. I'll see you soon.
All right.
See you later, Ghostbur.
See you soon, boys. Wish us luck.
Bye, friends.
Bye, good luck. Have fun.
Good luck.
The fateful moment arrived. Tommy and Ghostbur made their way to the prison entrance, and today Tommy would finally take Dream's last life. And as they entered the main lobby,
guys, nothing can
Tommy's
go wrong here. It's fine. This is a foolproof
Ever
plan.
since Tommy joined, Dream had controlled everything he loved. Dream was the reason he lived in fear. He thought he won by locking him away, but he still found a way to ruin Tommy again. But today would be the end. The real end. With Dream's death, the server would be truly free. Dream would be banished from the SMP, and the bridge to the afterlife would fall behind him. Tommy felt chills as he remembered what happened the last time he was there. The pain, the suffering. He moved forward. The plan took over his mind. All he could think about was putting his axe through the heart of his ongoing nightmare. Once Dream was gone, he would be whole again. He wouldn't have to look over his shoulder every day. He wouldn't have to relive that moment every time he lost a heart. His thoughts became stronger the closer they drew until they arrived. The wall of lava was all that protected Dream from the blade of his axe. The lava dropped to the floor and Tommy could see it. His eyes widened with anticipation. He was so close. Ghostbur and Tommy stepped onto the bridge.
Oh boy.
As Sam pulled the lever, they floated across
Oh
the
boy.
divide. Rage filled his eyes. He couldn't wait. As the bridge reached the other side, Tommy drew his axe and...
Stop! Stop moving right now.
I've stopped.
Walk to your left, Ghostbur. Who is there? Who is there? Stop! Whoever's invisible, stop right now. Stop this instant. Don't move.
Sam had seen him. Tommy stood in shock. He was so close. Just a single block stood between him and the end of his problems.
Oh no.
But Sam had no intention of dropping the wall. Too long had he worked at ensuring the prison would be safe, and under no circumstances would he throw that away now.
13 Ghostbur off the bridge.
Sam ordered Tommy to
Ghostbur,
stand on the
jump into the
bridge,
lava
threatening
quickly. Hold
to
on.
kill him if he failed to listen. With
Big
no
throw.
choice, Tommy stepped onto
Big
the
throw
bridge
from
and
Tommy.
began moving away. His chance of killing Dream was now gone. He argued violently with Sam. In Tommy's eyes, by keeping Dream alive, Sam had just trapped the entire server under his unnatural power. Everyone's lives locked inside a cell, and the only one with the key being Dream. He was too dangerous to be kept alive, but Sam refused to let him die. Dream grinned. He saw an opportunity, a way out from his life behind bars. And as Tommy and Sam argued across the pit of lava, Ghostbur remained in the grim clutches of Dream.
Tommy, this is the reason I let you die in the prison. Ghostbur's stuck over there.
Yeah, and I'll revive him if you don't let me free.
Wait, what?
What?
Wait,
Oh.
no.
Power play.
No, Tommy, you said
No.
Go over there and kill him now. Get Ghostbur back. Go over and get Ghostbur back.
You said I wouldn't be.
Get Ghostbur back, Tommy. Sam, get Ghostbur.
I can't go over.
Press the button. Which button is it? Which button?
You're trying to break him out.
I'm trying to kill him. Get Wilbur back. Send the thing.
It's intense.
I'm not sending it back.
You said I'd be okay.
No, Ghostbur, it's fine. No, you're fine. It's gonna be fine.
Where's he gone? See, Tommy, you promised. You promised it would just be a quick thing.
No, okay, Ghostbur, listen to me.
Tommy, I'm
Where's he
scared.
gone?
No, listen, it's okay.
Tommy, what have
Sam
you
is gonna.
done?
Sam,
What have you done?
there is no reason for you to not send the platform back right now. Just send it. He's fine. He's fine. Send me over, all right?
Why did Dream leave? What are you trying to do with him?
Where
What have
is
you
he?
done, Tommy?
Where's he gone?
Did you know that he was here, Ghostbur?
Sam, I did.
You signed the book as well, Ghostbur.
He was gonna be here in spirit. He said he was gonna be here in spirit. I didn't want to lie. I said I
You
was
all
outside.
agreed.
Tommy said
No, Ghostbur, listen to me.
What is he doing?
It's okay.
Why did he log out, Tommy?
No, listen to me, Ghostbur.
Listen.
Back up, Tommy. Back up.
No, it's
You don't
okay.
let me out, I'm gonna revive him. Then he'll help me.
Please.
Wilbur will help.
No, send me over there. We can just kill Dream
I'm
now.
not sending you over there.
Coffee break. Yeah. Quick coffee break. That noise.
Just send me over. Send me over. Ghostbur.
Tommy, please.
No, you're not gonna die. Ghostbur, count to 10. Count to 10, Ghostbur. Count to 10. 1 with me. 1, 2, 3. We're not gonna die. 4, 5. It's fine. It's okay. 6. Think of the blue. 7.
I mean, what happened to 10?
9, 10.
Let me out.
I'm not letting you out, Dream.
Fine.
Back up, Tommy.
What do you mean back
Go
up?
over there. Go by the bed.
No,
Go
no,
by
no,
the
no,
bed.
no, but he's there. You
promised
don't
me it would be
understand,
okay.
Sam.
Tommy, you promised me it would just be.
What am I supposed to do? If I send the
Can you
bridge
kill
over,
him?
something could happen. He might get out.
No. You said it would be okay.
Tommy stood in shock. Not only had he failed to kill Dream, but he failed to save Ghostbird. And as the lava sealed the divide
If it was done on
between them,
purpose that
Sam
frame
ordered
is when he
Tommy to
dies so
follow
you could see his
out
body
of
on the floor,
prison.
that's actually unreal
As they
timing.
stepped outside, Tubbo and Rambo stood at the door. Immediately, they knew something had gone very wrong. Tommy explained what had happened. Confused, Tubbo and Rambo continued to question him. But he didn't have time to answer. Tommy knew that if Wilbur was truly back, he would be at the place of his death. L'Manberg. And so, he led them through the darkness of the night to the place it all began.
Am I going to get DMCA'd here or is this safe?
Hello, have you missed me?
How intense. How intense. How intense. Wow. Wow. We're getting close to the end. I probably only have time for the egg today. And then I'll do Las Nevadas tomorrow. Then we'll actually play on the Dream SMP tomorrow a little bit.
That's a lot of
Can we watch Revived by Derivacat?
Guys, I've already watched the Dream XD thing. Unless, of course, you want to watch it just because it's important to the actual lore. It is. Is this where it would fit? Wait a bit. Not here. You've already missed it. You guys are literally just a hive mind. Revived is the song, right? Goodness me.
White streak in my hair, but no stress now. Straight out the guys looking like a mess.
This song's
now.
hard.
Driving off the tracks, but I'm back and I've seen hell, but this is a bit more my style. I'm alive, I'm revived, I survived. You surprised, gonna cry about it? You should see the other guy.
To clarify, I've heard the song, I haven't seen the thing that goes with it.
Am I the bad guy? I'll be the bad guy again, just like last time. And we all know how that ends. No one came to help, so I'll help myself instead. You think I cared? It was always a means to an end. I've got my second chance. I've got a new lease on life. It's not just circumstance. No, it was all in good time. So who cares? So what? I'm not coming down. Screw that. Keep up. Now look around. There's something wrong with me. I'm better now that I'm free. Cause I've seen the other side.
That's a nice touch, the Jubilee line.
It was 13 and a half years I spent on that platform in hell, but I'd come back hell bent. White streak in my hair, but no stress now. Straight out the guys looking like a mess now. Driving off the tracks, but I'm back and I've seen hell, but this is a bit more my style. I'm alive, I'm revived, I survived. You surprised, gonna cry about it? You should see the other guy. I'm returned and I've waited my turn. A decade of time to make make everything mine. This is my sunrise. This is my dawn. This is what I've waited for all along. All of this time.
Thanks, Thea, for the sub, mate.
Shut up and listen, cause I'm back and I found my will to live. I'll say I'm sorry, but you don't have to forgive. Cause regardless, I'm moving on regardless to the next big thing.
His limbo was a train station. Exactly. Oh my god, imagine being on a hype train while he's on a train. Oh my god. If only I was on the prime path right now.
Years I spent on that platform in hell, but I'd come back hell bent. White streak in my hair, but no stress now. Trade out the guys looking like a mess now. Driving off the tracks, but I'm back and I've seen hell, but this is a bit more my style. I'm alive, I'm revived, I survived. You surprised? Gonna cry about it? You should see the other guy. I'm returned and I've waited my turn. A decade of time to make everything mine. White streak in my hair, and I'm not going back there. And if there's one thing
Subway. Oh.
I'll swear I'll be back for a while, kid, so go ahead and smile.
Wow. So poggers. So poggers. Right. Can I watch the egg now?
Ooh, that's a lot of bits.
Can't believe I just peer pressured CPKKEKW.
No. What you did there was very clever.
A lot of
You didn't peer pressure me.
The Dream
You
XT
publicly
videos
donated
bit
so
sort
that
of
everyone in the
nebulously,
chat would get
since it's
behind
sort
you
of a
because it's
flashback
a
to
Deriva
before
Cat
he
song
was
and everyone wants to
imprisoned.
hear it.
It's
Clever.
better to watch after the
Clever.
breakout law, even if the events occurred a while ago.
Hold up.
Okay.
You're so generous.
Thank you for the 100 bits.
Oliver the Dumbass has just donated $1. The Dream XD law fits best after the prison break because of the puns reunion.
Okay, so
It's
can
more
I
like backstory and explanation for it.
so I can watch the egg now? I can actually learn about the thing that I've been doing lore about.
December 6th, 2020. A large obsidian wall surrounds the entire.
It includes paid promo. Oh.
Of Lemanberg. Just 2 days had passed since Tubbo had exiled Tommy from the nation. A day caught in the middle of peace and war. But what was a day in the heart
Paid
of one
promo
story
is law.
would be the beginning of another. As deep in the shadows, a new threat to the server had just started to grow.
Oh, caption. Sorry, you're right. I can't wait. There's going to be so many names that haven't been mentioned much. I can't wait to see how it says certain things. The egg.
Bad stood in awe at what lied in front of him. He'd never seen anything like it before. A deep red encased the entirety of the strange object.
Thank you for gifting
Whatever
3
it
subs,
was,
Mr. Kitty. I
it
appreciate
made
that.
him feel
Thank you.
different. He thought about destroying the weird-looking plant, but immediately got a rush of fear at the thought of doing so. Confused and scared of his new discovery,
I love to see in-game chats. Oh. Is this them? Are they building the prison here? Would you like to have a checkup on our progress tomorrow? Think you're getting an extra pair of hands? It's just so funny that obviously, canonically, you know, it's one of those. It's a wacky time.
Doing so.
It's a wacky time. They would end up stuck in
Confused
the
and
prison.
scared
They
of his
helped
new
build.
discovery,
Goodness me.
Bad fled the room, hoping to find someone else to show the mysterious object. As he returned to his and Skeppy's mansion, he found his friend and fellow member of the Badlands,
Guys, you can
Sam,
tell me.
who was beginning
You can
work
tell
on
me
a
when
prison
things.
nearby with Dream.
You
Quickly,
can tell me what
Bad
things are wrong when it
explained the
happens. I'm sure you're going to tell me
situation and led
anyway.
the two to the strange red egg.
Do you see that thing in the corner? What do you think it is?
I have no idea, but I do not like it. It just looks evil. I mean, it's like dark
I
red.
know. but there's something about it. It's just like...
It's almost like pretty though.
It is pretty. Like I was getting ready to mine like a chunk, and then, oh my goodness, again, that vibe coming off of it. What do you think it is?
I don't know. Should we break it?
Well, he's stomping all over the egg.
I don't want it broken. I like it.
It does have like a very, very dark vibe though. Like, does it kind of look like an egg to you, Dream?
It's kind of weird. I don't want to. It's kind of creeping me out. You're telling me you didn't build this?
No, I found it. And it's mine now. You know what? Actually, when I originally found it, this was not here. These little tendril thingies.
It's expanding?
Yeah. That's kind of weird. It's mine.
Yeah. I actually love Bad's voice.
What's uncomfortable about it?
This isn't supposed to happen in the game. I mean, like, I've never seen this thing before.
Get out. If you don't like it, I want you looking at it.
We might as well leave.
Yeah.
I guess we'll leave you to it.
As the three left the room and made their way down Prime Path, Sam noticed something growing on the side of the socializing club. A deep red vine gripped the side of the building. Bad jumped with joy at the sight of the vine, while Sam and Dream questioned how it got there in the first place. At Bad's request, they decided to leave the vine alone and continued down the path. As they reached Bad's mansion, another red vine sprouted from the pond outside. This was not a coincidence. Just minutes ago, the group stood in that very spot and no vines covered the wall. But suddenly, out of absolutely nowhere, they appeared. And Bad would not let anyone close to them. Having had enough of the new discovery and Bad's strange behavior, Dream and Sam decided to continue work on the prison. But Bad couldn't seem to shake his new friend. Slowly, the vines crept across the path outside the mansion and onto the other walls. New growth was discovered on Tommy's tower, and throughout the rest of the day, Bad brought more and more people to see the mysterious egg. Most felt very uneasy in its presence, some even suggesting they tear it down. But others were drawn to it, unable to avert their gaze from its majestic red figure. Over the following days, new vines appeared and spread across the server. Nowhere was safe from the reach of the egg. Bad and Antfrost, seeking to please the egg, planted seeds all around the server, hoping to spread its influence as quickly as possible.
Oh boy.
Before long, Bad and Ant had gotten Captain Puffy on their side, and together, the three vowed to protect the egg and continue to plant new vines around the SMP. However, nearly everyone else grew to dislike the red vines, which continued to spread like weeds across everyone's land.
Covering the entire SMP.
And on December 9th, Sapnap and Sam had had enough of
Ghost B5 has just donated $1. Oh man, I love Egglore, and that first stream was so cool. They'd run around as a group, and every time they went back to an area a new vine had grown. But they were always together, so who put it there? It was amazing. I miss Egglore.
That's sick. That's very cool.
The egg's relentless spread and decided to attack it. After making their way down Prime Path past the overgrowth of red vines, Sam and Sapnap entered the egg room. This time, the vines covered nearly a third of the room, and standing at the center of it all was Bad, who seemed to be talking to the egg. Sam and Sapnap made their way closer, stating that the egg had done enough and it was time for it to be destroyed. But Bad could never let that happen. Before long, Sapnap drew his sword and began to attack, driving Bad away from the egg just long enough for Sapnap to ignite TNT and...
You're my tier 1 sub.
Sapnap had managed to crack it.
Oh no.
Quickly,
Taking your face
Sam and
with the prime.
Sapnap fled the scene while Bad stood in shock at his beloved
Sapnap.
egg. This was too far. Later that day, Bad brought Puffy to the egg to show her what had happened. Since the explosion, the egg had healed, but it remained very angry at what Sapnap had done. And so, Bad and Puffy knew they had to do something to protect them.
Well, the egg needs to understand that Sapnap is simply just a salmon, so how could he have known that it would cause upset, you know? Sure, it's fine.
And together, the two encased the egg in an obsidian shell with the hopes of it being safe forever.
But
Before
it
we
grew
dive
out of
even
its
deeper
obsidian...
into the story of the egg,
No.
events story. Skeppy and Bad were best friends. Since Skeppy joined, the two
Hey, the
had
brand
always
not paying
stayed by
me.
each other's side. Through wars, conflicts, and explosions,
I'm
their
all for
friendship stood
creators
unbroken
securing the
next
bag,
to
but
the
they ain't
unending
paying me.
chaos around them. But something changed the day Bad found that egg. Skeppy found himself alone in the mansion built for two. And in the few times Bad did come by to see Skeppy, he only talked about the egg. How he was angry at Skeppy's wishes to break the vines at their house and how great of a friend it was. Skeppy felt Bad beginning to slip away. All the adventures they had, all the memories they made slipping from Bad's mind in favor of his new.
Pisces of Riley has just donated $11.34.
Yo!
It's 1
Thank
in
you
the
very
morning,
much.
but the egg law always has me hooked.
Let's go, Egglaw. Thank you so much for the $11. You didn't have to donate that much. Thank you.
Best friend. Skeppy hated the egg. All he wanted was for Bad to be there, but in its presence, it seemed even that was too much to ask. And so, when he noticed Bad destroying the very vines that drove their friendship apart, he began to have hope once again. Bad, Puffy, and Ant realized that since they covered the egg with obsidian, the vines ceased to grow and their obsession with the egg had began to fade away.
Well, now it's an obsidian egg instead.
As this obsession faded, the three realized they didn't actually like the ugly vines and decided to destroy them.
Oh my.
Skeppy suggested that they break the egg as well, but something inside the three still immediately opposed the idea. Instead, they all decided to visit the egg to try to understand what was happening. Skeppy had never actually seen the egg, so when he entered the room to a giant obsidian oval, he was a bit underwhelmed. Curious to see what this amazing egg was, Skeppy broke a single piece of obsidian to get a peek. Immediately, his friends froze where they stood, silent. Looking at Skeppy, Bad told him that he needed to leave, as just him being there was a risk to the egg's safety. Skeppy was shocked. Just moments ago, his friends were back. But now, it seemed all progress had been lost. Bad, Ant, and Puffy had forgotten why they covered the egg in obsidian and destroyed the shell, keeping it in. Skeppy knew what he had to do. Hiding in a pocket in the vines, Skeppy convinced his friends that he was learning to love the egg.
Pisces of Riley
Excited about his efforts, the three decided it would be good for him to stay there for a while and left him alone. A few minutes later, Bad felt something off. Immediately, he led Puffy and Ant back to the egg to make sure nothing had happened to it. As they entered the room, the egg was...
Wait, I didn't even realize that I joined the server on the 16th. That's so funny. The 16th lives on!
was once again covered in obsidian, and Skeppy was nowhere to be seen. Quickly, Bad realized that not only had Skeppy covered the egg once again, but trapped himself inside. Alone with the very monster that consumed the rest of their minds. He knew they had to find a way to save Skeppy, but they also knew that destroying even a single block of obsidian would expose them all again. Bad reasoned that the egg was poisoning their minds, and before they destroyed any obsidian, they needed to figure out what it was. As they removed vines around the server, Bad theorized that the people who liked the egg the most were those who spent the most time in the room with it. They all worried for Skeppy even more, as every second he spent down there was another part of him lost to the egg. The sun set and night fell. Skeppy sat alone, trapped with the very evil he sought to destroy. The next morning, Bad logged on and rushed down to the egg. He planned to break just enough blocks for Skeppy to get out, immediately placing them back before being exposed again. And as he made his way to the room, he noticed that a few of the obsidian blocks surrounding the egg looked to be corroding. But there was no time to worry about that. He had to save Skeppy.
Yeah, I'm all here for like the horror lore.
He got into position.
Here we go, Skeppy. Are you ready? I'm going, Skeppy. I'm going. Oh! Hurry, Skeppy. Come out, come out, come out, come out. Okay. Okay, good. Oh my goodness, good. Wait, what? Skeppy, what? What happened to you?
Oh my god, he's red.
Hello.
Skeppy, are you feeling okay?
I feel amazing.
Oh.
Skeppy, you're red.
I feel great.
Are you sure?
Wow, the lightning strike is great.
Hey, do you need some food?
No.
I mean, I'm glad you feel good, Skeppy, but why are you red?
I spent my time with the egg.
You were blue yesterday, Skeppy, don't you remember?
I remember everything.
Wait, where are you going?
I want to go in the egg.
No, you don't need to go over here. Here, let's follow me, Skeppy. I'll take you somewhere else. Up to the surface,
be careful.
the sky. You like the sky, right?
The sky?
Yeah, the sky. You know the sky?
The lightning strikes are very ominous.
Maybe if we get you some fresh air, that'll help.
Skeppy had changed. Bad's best friend, the Skeppy who stood by his side all that time, was gone. And in his place stood a shell of a person. Skeppy no longer cared about anyone or anything except the egg. He tried everything to go back inside. No matter what Bad said or did, Skeppy didn't care. He moved out of the mansion, the very place that stood as a symbol of their friendship. Bad mourned the loss of his friend. He tried everything to turn him back to how he was before. But nothing seemed to work. Puffy suggested taking one of his lives, but Bad refused.
Oh my goodness.
He could never hurt Skeppy.
Okay, Puffy.
He would rather do anything. And not knowing what to do, he turned his efforts to the egg, the source of all their problems. Following the egg's display of its true power, everyone agreed to keep the egg quarantined to prevent any future incidents while they studied it. First, all discovered blood vines across the server were cleared, except for one on Punz's tower. This way they could make sure the obsidian still prevented the growth of the vines. Second, they needed to buy time as the layer of obsidian surrounding the egg began to dissolve. To fix this problem, Bad and Ant surrounded the egg with a second layer of obsidian to make sure there would not be any breaches. They also created a decontamination chamber at the entrance of the room as another precautionary measure. Finally, because of the egg's strange effect on Skeppy, Bad and Ant decided to run an experiment by trapping different colored wool with the egg to see what would happen.
This is cool.
As the days passed, the studying continued. The vine on Punz's tower ceased to grow, meaning the obsidian was still working. The second layer of obsidian also began to dissolve, and the wool experiment had some strange results. As the final test, Bad and Punz decided to tear down the obsidian shell while wearing protective gear to keep themselves safe from the egg's influence. Once the obsidian was gone, they noticed that the egg had grown much larger, having absorbed the first layer of obsidian completely.
Oh no.
This was concerning, but they figured the decontamination chamber would keep the egg out while also preventing the vines from growing. A few days later, Bad and Puffy returned to see that the vines had completely taken over the room.
Oh my goodness.
Vines reached down from the ceiling and flowers bloomed from the reddened ground. They started to like the look of the room, but then realizing they were being influenced immediately, left. Skeppy had gotten worse. His red color became more intense and his love for the egg radiated with every word. There was no turning him back. Ant explained that the only way to save Skeppy was to take one of his lives to break his connection with the egg.
Oh my goodness.
But Bad once again refused to let anything happen to him. He stated he would rather sacrifice everyone on the server than kill Skeppy. Ant questioned if Bad was infected as well due to his irrational thoughts, but Bad showed no
not to make any
physical
best friends
signs
on
of
this
an
server.
infection. Days passed and not much progress was being made. The egg continued to push back on being contained. Skeppy remained infected and they still had no idea what the egg even was. And so, Ant, Bad, and Puffy agreed to hold a meeting on January 14th to discuss what to do about the egg. January 14th. The dust settled on a ruined L'Manberg. It had been barely a week since TNT rained from the skies above, and today, the fate of the egg would be decided. The four logged on, and one by one, they arrived at the table for the meeting.
I think we all know why we're here, don't we? As I'm sure you guys are aware of, the egg is becoming a problem. So I have a proposal for you two. Why don't you join the Badlands?
What does it offer us?
Everything. The Badlands currently is made up of myself, Ant Frost, Skeppy, and Awesome Dude. The reason why we created the Badlands faction was to protect ourselves from the chaos that was plaguing the Dream SMP. Look at where that's gotten us today, okay? I don't think it's going to work with just us four. I think we need stronger people. But
I don't think we should stop there. I think I have a long-term play. I think if we release the egg, let it wipe out all of this side of the Dream SMP, let it spread, let it wreak havoc across it, while we discover a counter to it, right? We can secure our hold on our territory, then come in, and once we've figured out a solution, clear the egg, clear the vines, get rid of it, and we can take over the entire Dream SMP. We can go from being just one territory to becoming an entire empire.
That's a little worrying.
I think you turned into a tyrant, Bad.
Yeah.
I don't want to take over the whole server. I want all of us to take over the whole server. If we do this, Puffy, if we do this just right, we can come together, form a unified government where all of us have equal say, a round table, as it will, where we all have equal say over how we go about things. None of this president's nonsense.
You know what? I don't know if this is the egg talking or myself, but I'm craving some chaos. This idea you have, it's speaking to me. I don't know, and I don't know if it's you or the egg or what's happening, but I kind of want to do it. I think I want to help you guys out.
Puffy?
I'll help you with the egg because I feel as if there's no other way, but I don't want to choose a faction, as I feel like factions have got us to this point.
This is what I'm thinking. We combine your territory with the Badlands territory. Puffy, Temp Alliance with your territory?
Sure.
And we can create the formation of our empire. What will we call our empire? I think our unifying principle right now is
Eggpire.
Eggpire! I like this!
Let's go, puns.
Then I hereby declare the formation of the temporary but hopefully permanent Eggpire. Are you guys ready to go release the egg?
The group made their way to the egg. No longer would they contain the chaos. The server would once again feel the wrath of the egg, and in the wake of its destruction, the Eggpire would rule everything. The decontamination chamber was destroyed, setting free the vines that engulfed the rest of the room. Bad, Ant, and Pun smiled as the plan began to move forward. They imagined the chaos that would unfold and were eager for the spreading to begin. Throughout the rest of the day, the members of the Eggpire planted seeds all across the server to help encourage even more growth.
Oh my goodness.
Slowly, they all began to leave the server for the night. But Bad remained. His plan had been received much better than he initially thought, and his disguise had worked even better. As Bad made his way back to the round table, he realized there was no point in hiding it anymore. Propaganda coated the walls of every building. Vines spread like weeds as far as the eye could see. The chaos was beginning. And with the spreading of their message, the Eggpire seek to recruit more allies to help them remain in control.
Be safe now.
First, Bad and Ant discussed getting Eret on their side because of the power and influence he held as king. Next, they needed to convince Sam to join the Eggpire in their quest for chaos. But this was much easier said than done. Since day one, Sam had a bitter hatred for the egg and would not take it well when he found out his equals in the Badlands went behind his back. And as they expected, Sam was furious at what they intended to do, refusing to join their cause. He had just locked Dream away in prison to stop chaos and was not about to join some cult to spread more. But Bad and Ant had a plan to make him like the egg. A few days later, Bad and Ant attempted to expose Tommy to the egg with the hopes of getting him on their side. Tommy, seeking to investigate the egg as a potential threat to the building of his hotel, asked Ant and Bad to lead the way. And as they approached the core, Tommy felt something strange. Tommy felt an uncontrollable urge to swear. Literally, that's it.
The egg is saying that all three of us should start swearing. The egg has told me to start swearing and that you need to swear next.
Tommy didn't seem to be affected by the egg, and in the eyes of the Eggpire, that made him the most dangerous person to their cause. Bad and Ant quickly decided that they needed to get rid of Tommy.
I'll be honest, I didn't realize so many people were involved in egg stuff. So it's cool to see so many people like were actually involved in it in some way. It's pretty sick.
Was unable to be controlled by the egg. Later that day, the Eggpire gathered for another meeting, this time to convince Sam permanently.
Already, have you guys seen what's happened? Okay? Dream is in jail. The server is devolving into chaos. Factions forming everywhere you look. This is a problem. We need a uniting force. We need something that everybody can agree is
definitely
a bad
such a cool,
thing
like,
to bring everybody together.
This is such a cool lore idea. I like this a lot. It's probably one of my favorite
the
bits.
egg is ultimately good. We all know that.
The whole like
Anyone
horror
who's
slash
spent enough
thriller
time
vibe
with
to it
comes
is
to
super
realize
super
the egg
cool.
is good.
The egg is so bad.
It's not. All right, hear me out. Here's the ultimate plan. Okay, one by one, we bring people to the egg. Get them to come to our side. Get them to see things our way. Let the egg spread its influence. Let the vines cover the SMP. When the vines have officially and effectively covered everything, that is when we come out. That is when we resolve the problem. We come in, boom, you're heroes.
Wow.
And that's the point. It's just we're all gonna do it under the guidance and wisdom of the egg.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
No, I don't understand.
Sam, I'm trying to get through.
I
really
loathe
am.
the egg. The egg is awful. I don't care what you say.
I know.
This is not a
know.
good thing. The Eggpire is not a good thing. This was a bad idea from the beginning. It's still a bad idea now.
Okay, so let me make this clear. You're in no circumstances
The
willing to
language
back down
acts.
on this issue.
No, we should not be doing this.
That's
we should
so
be
funny.
doing the opposite of this, actually.
All right.
All right.
All right.
That's
All right.
fine.
That's
All right.
fine.
What? Okay.
Goodbye, buddy.
What?
Oh.
Bad!
Kill Puffy out.
Oh my God.
Puffy ran, shocked at what she had just witnessed and scared for her friend that now stood deep underground in the heart of the egg.
That's actually
Sam was
very funny.
trapped. Layers of obsidian stood between him and freedom. With every breath he took, the egg seeped deeper and deeper into his mind. It was enough to break even the strongest of wills. Sam stood at the mercy of the egg for the rest of the night, alone with its raw and ruthless power. The next morning, Puffy noticed Tommy on her way to break Sam out and informed him of what had happened. Quickly, the two made their way to the egg and Puffy broke a hole in the obsidian for Sam to escape through.
Oh no.
Sam was destroyed. He was disoriented and traumatized from the torture the egg had caused him. He was starved, exhausted, and just wanted to go home. Tommy and Puffy, just wanting their friend to be okay, took him home so he could rest and recover from what happened that night. When Puffy got back, she thought about everything. She couldn't believe her friends would do such a thing. Bad and Ant had changed beyond recognition. Ant's eyes now as red as the egg itself. She knew that if someone didn't stand up to the Eggpire, they would overrun the entire server. And the friends she once knew would be gone forever. Quickly, a plan began to form in her head, a resistance to the unrelenting tyranny of the Eggpire. Because she used
Adding
to be one of
cannibalism
them,
to the
she
things that
knew
no
their
longer
true
surprise me about the Dream
intentions and
SMP.
the ins and outs of their plan, making her the perfect leader of the resistance.
Had it
She
twice.
just needed
Wait,
more
twice.
people. Knowing of the
What's
Eggpire's
the other
plan,
part?
Puffy also knew exactly who Bad and Ant planned to recruit next. And so, when she caught wind that Bad was bringing Technoblade to the egg, she knew this was the perfect opportunity to get him on her side. Puffy watched from the shadows as Bad and
Practically
Techno
each
made
slot's
their way
hot.
towards the
Okay.
egg. She waited patiently, carefully following their every word until Bad began to take things too far and she had to step in. Puffy explained Bad's true intentions, the Eggpire, their plans of unopposed control, everything. And Techno, knowing he could never side with an empire, sought to tear it down alongside the resistance. Rambo also decided to join after almost getting trapped with the egg at the hands of Bad. This was a good start, but Puffy knew it would take more than 3 people to take down the Eggpire. But lucky for them, she had a few people in mind. Having recovered from his stay with the egg and fearing its effect on the security of the prison, Sam was not exactly a fan of the Eggpire. And so, when Puffy informed him of what she was planning, he was more than happy to join the cause. In a land far
Puffy
away,
took the genocide, but it didn't
rolling
work out,
hills
it
of
did not,
sand
okay,
painted the
thank you.
landscape as the sun beated down on the dry ground. a player, stared. For months, his land lied untouched, an oasis in the heart of the sea of sand. But that day, red vines spread like a disease across his creation. Foolish was confused. He'd never seen anything like it. He removed the vines, but a few days later, they returned. He began to hear stories of an egg buried deep underneath the rest
Foolish,
of the
let's
server.
go.
Stories of a mysterious power that controlled some and drove others to hatred. But whatever it was, he knew it needed to be stopped. And so, when opportunity knocked at his door, he answered. April 12th. A large explosion was heard across the server. Quacky
Look at
flees
the
the egg room
animation.
as fast as he can. He prayed that his plan had worked. He prayed that the TNT was enough. He was tired of this egg, its influence spreading like a weed across the server and no one there to stop it. He knew that if no one else was going to do something, he would. He didn't have time to see the damage
Almost a
before
year
his
ago,
escape,
true.
as he was sure Bad and Puns were right on his trail. But he managed to get away. And even though the egg withstood the blast of TNT, his efforts caught the eyes of the Resistance. Slowly but surely, the Resistance was growing. They just needed an opportunity to strike, an opportunity to take down the Eggpire for good. March 1st. Word spreads across the server that Tommy is dead, murdered in prison at the hands of Dream.
Dun, 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 dun.
Everyone was devastated. Tommy, despite the chaos, was a friend to all. And it seemed a part of everyone died that day too. Everyone except the Eggpire. Tommy's death was exactly what they needed. Tommy was immune to the influence of the egg, meaning he could not be controlled, making him the biggest threat to their plan. But now that he was finally gone, their plan could move into its final stages. First, Bad and Ant managed to trap a new player, Hannah, in the obsidian cage above the egg. They hoped that in her time with the egg, she would learn to love it. And once she did, they knew exactly how she could help. Following the massive explosion set off by Quackity, the room was in shambles, but the egg still stood. Bad and
I can't
Puns
imagine
made
how much
sure
off-camera
everything
work
was
this
okay,
took.
and blocked off the room to prevent any threats from entering while the egg was healing. This also allowed for concealment while they planned their final move. An event months in the making, the true beginning of the reign of the Eggpire, the Red Banquet. In order for their true plan to work, they needed a lot of people as close to the egg as possible. And because their reputation among the rest of the
Also a
server
really
was
cool
not
name,
that
too.
great, they knew that before they hosted an event as elaborate as the banquet, they needed to convince people this wasn't just another scheme. And so, it was decided. The Red Banquet would be staged as an apology for the harm the Eggpire had caused and a vow of their goodwill to the rest of the server. But to truly sell the idea, drastic action needed to be taken, and Bad had the perfect plan. Over the next few days, the Eggpire removed every single vine that had grown across the server. Every trace of their mission to spread the egg gone overnight. Invitations made their way to the farthest corners of the SMP. People finally started to believe they had changed. And
they also programmed some stuff to happen automatically. Did they actually? If so, it's pretty sick.
Removal of the vines
sad
made
about the
people
Punk thing.
just
I figured Punk was also
comfortable
part of
enough
it
to
since
attend the banquet.
he was involved in their thing.
As Bad made his way
where I
down the
joined
now
the server,
completely
so
cleared path and into the banquet hall, he went through the plan one last time in his head. But then he noticed something out of the corner of his eye. His old friend, driven away those months ago by the very thing he worshipped. The only thing Bad still cared about more than the egg, Skeppy. But he wasn't Skeppy anymore.
Wait, what? What is that? Skeppy, what are you doing? Skeppy, why are you over here?
I want to be next to the egg. You can excuse yourself. I've given you enough time. What do you want?
I care about you, Skeppy, and I mean, look, we both know
Oh,
there's
boy.
something wrong with the egg, and the egg's great and all, but you don't have to be buddied up with it.
Then leave me alone.
Oh my goodness. Let's go for a walk. Do you want to go for a walk? Do you want to see the sunlight? You like sunlight?
Nothing here is new to me. I've seen all of this a million times over. Nothing you say will convince me. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Skeppy, look, it's the statue I built of you, remember?
What's it gonna take for you to stop talking to me?
I'll just go and do the preparations myself.
Okay, don't come back.
You're really getting on my nerves, Skeppy.
Why do you keep coming back?
Skeppy, I don't like your behavior lately has been...
My behavior?
Skeppy,
you have absolutely no control over
not about
any part
power.
of me, and everything you say is irrelevant.
Oh my goodness. It's not about power. It's not about control. I'm your friend,
It's about
Skeppy.
drive. Silly.
I mean, you can think that.
Oh.
What do you mean?
Cold.
Well, you can think whatever you want in your silly little mind, okay?
No,
it doesn't matter to me.
No, we're friends, right?
Sure. Just leave me alone.
Skeppy, I have done so much for you, for our friendship, and now you're trying to tell me that we're not friends anymore?
I'm not saying it. I'm proving it.
You're proving it. I literally...
Hey,
I've had enough.
Used
your
and abused
attitude,
me, and you keep
I've used and
hitting
abused
me,
you,
and you continue
your
to do
attitude.
so.
No,
Because
tell
we're
me
gonna go
I am
back
your
and
friend.
forth. Yeah,
tell me.
My best friend hits me.
Do you know the sacrifices that I have made to hang out with you? And you'd rather
think
rather
you've made
stand
any sort of contribution.
No,
you think you've done anything? You seriously think that? The past doesn't matter. It's only about the future and the present. And right now, I know what I want. I want to go to the egg. So I'm gonna go.
No, you're not going to the egg. I don't want you to stand by that egg all day.
Are you gonna hit me again?
I'm not gonna let you go to it.
Are you gonna hit me?
I just wanted us to hang out like we used to. Like, I did all this for you, and I just didn't want the egg to take that away.
Intense.
Do you hear how selfish that is? You were trying to take away what I enjoy and what I like for your own benefit.
Did you
realize
actually
how
call that
selfish that is of you? You don't actually care about me. Stop
Are
hitting
you,
me.
You
How many more
actually
times
called that
are you gonna
selfish?
hit me?
Take that back right now.
They
Apologize.
were all selfish, and they were
They're-
only for your own benefit.
It's just a stupid
It's
egg,
not a
Skeppy.
stupid egg.
No, Skeppy, no!
Bad stood in shock at what he did, destroyed by the tragedy he just caused. He remembered what Ant said about killing Skeppy and prayed with everything he had that maybe, maybe, his friend could come back. April 23rd, 2 days before the Red Banquet. The Resistance stands atop a cloud in the sky built by Foolish to discuss their plan of action.
This is what the cloud thing is for.
Sam informs the group that
Cool.
he managed to recruit
Now I
Hannah
know.
after finding her passed out in the obsidian chamber above the egg. The group was happy to welcome another member to their side and moved forward
That's not
with
even
their
true.
plan.
Oh, well.
The Eggpire had been very selective about who they sent invites to, making sure to leave out major threats such as Quackity, who nearly killed the egg, Technoblade, who clearly had no intentions of siding with them and was very powerful, and Rambu, who was caught spying on the egg with Tubbo a few days earlier.
Oof.
However, everyone who did get an invite decided it would be best to go to the banquet to get information and to seek an opportunity to attack. That being said, everyone was very wary of the Eggpire's intentions, as they knew there was a strong chance this banquet would end with blood.
Okay, but
And so,
this is my point,
they knew.
guys. This is my point. So even if the information is technically wrong and Techno and stuff weren't there, did people meet on the cloud? Because if so, I'm happy just to know that part of the story happened.
Did a backup plan. Knowing that they would not be able to sneak armor and weapons into the celebration as they were strictly prohibited, Sam suggested planting a supply chest in the center of the room in case things went downhill.
Bro, I gotta just...
The group agreed and
I gotta
Puffy
just
volunteered
put a
to
sign
hide the
up in
chest
places
as she
because
knew the room
apparently
the
everyone
best.
follows signs on this
Sam
server.
also informed the group that he had another plan he had been preparing. A plan that could destroy the egg for good. Finally, Quackity mentioned a secret contact he'd been talking to. A warrior, long dormant on the server who was happy to join the fight if things got out of control. And with this, the group went their separate ways, satisfied with their plans and confident that worst comes to worst, they would be ready for war. The sun cast a red shadow over the SMP as it climbed above the horizon. Deep underground, in the heart of a once innocent land, hung decorations fit for the greatest of kings.
Boom, boom.
Red vines reached for the ground. Chandeliers brought light to the living walls, and at the center of it all lied a table waiting to be set for the feast. The Eggpire stood in the ruins of their meeting room far above the egg, in silence. No words needed to be said. The plan had been trapped in their heads for weeks on end, and everyone knew what needed to be done. Joining them was Ponk, who had always liked the egg, but after a bit of convincing took a greater liking to their plan.
Hey, look, Punk's in the story
But one
now.
seat
Great.
lied empty, as their newest member was attending to her own part of the plan. The clock continued to tick until it was
We
time.
love Punk.
And as the first guests began to log on, everyone made their way to the banquet hall.
Dun, 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 dun. Slayed at Red Banquet. Let's go.
I really appreciate you all coming again. I think this is the perfect opportunity for us as a server, as a community, to come together and honestly just to let bygones be bygones, to let any past issues, to set them aside so that we can grow and advance from this point forward. Because while there have been bumps along the way, in the spirit of moving things forward, I would just like to say that I was very, very happy that we were able to gather everybody here together for what is, I'm sure, going to be a banquet that none of us are ever going to forget.
Bad realizing just quite how slowly lava falls. Are ever going to forget.
And yeah, thank you for coming, everybody. And
thank you.
Prepare to die.
What? Lava fell from the ceiling, blocking all escapes from the room everywhere except the egg. Months of planning led to this moment, the final sacrifice. Puffy and the rest of the resistance were furious. They trusted their friends one last time and they still betrayed them. They hoped it wouldn't come to this, but the Eggpire had to go. Puffy made her way to the center of the table, to the hidden chest of supplies. Finally, the Eggpire would answer for their crimes. But then...
What?
What?
Oh. What? Were you looking for this, perchance?
Oh my goodness, they found the stuff.
What? How?
Hannah?
I had to tell them.
You told them, Hannah?
What? Why? The egg.
Hannah heard everything. Every step of their
Oh
plan,
my
every precaution
goodness.
they planned to take, everything.
A story
Ever
of
since her stay
betrayal?
with the egg, she was
On the
consumed
Dream
by its
SMP?
transcendent power.
Stop.
And Bad knew that as a new player to the server, she would be the perfect spy. The resistance was powerless. In the face of fear, they had unknowingly supplied the Eggpire with the very weapons that would cause their demise. But Sam still had one last plan.
That is tragic that you told them about our plans for the armor, but something you should know. I had another plan, because I didn't trust you.
What do you mean, another plan?
Well, I think that we all can agree this has gone on long enough.
Monologue after monologue, let's
I'm
go!
tired of all this fighting, so I say we just blow the egg up. For good this time, with an amount of TNT that it cannot survive.
But
So
you
I
don't
hit a
have
trap.
any
Wait. No!
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 The soup.
What?
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 You really thought you could defeat the egg with TNT?
Wait, that was actually sick.
After Quackity tried that, we took proper preparations and we made it so
That was actually
we wouldn't have
sick.
to worry about TNT anymore. Now, if you would all kindly please make your way over here, we can begin the summary executions.
What? The what?
The what?
Execution?
No.
Come on.
What?
You see, the egg needs something, and it's gonna get it from each of you. See, in order for the egg to hatch, it needs energy.
To
And
hatch?
it gets that energy by people dying.
What the hell's
near
inside
and
it?
That's the role that you guys are gonna fill. We're gonna kill you one by one. What did you say, Eric?
You're an absolute monster.
A monster. You know what? I think, Eric, you would be a perfect person.
Oh no, Eric!
To sacrifice first.
No.
Excellent.
Eric.
Excellent. I really appreciate you guys following the directive and not bringing any weapons. That's very courteous of you.
We trusted you, babe! We trusted you!
Well, that was your first mistake. What you think we were really going to just stop trying
Excellent.
to spread the egg's
True.
influence over the
True.
server just because
Opportunity
a couple
missed.
people got
Opportunity
mad at
missed.
the vines? Like, come on. That's been the objective all along, is to hatch the egg. The egg wants power and it's gonna get it.
All right, stop. I have had enough. I am sick of this foul red stench. I am tired of this endless cycle of egg nonsense. We tried to give this dreadful egg another chance.
Yeah, I think
Matt,
we have...
why don't we start with Foolish instead?
We'll save the monarchy for later. Don't think we've forgotten about you, Eric. But we can start with Foolish.
YouTube bad, and this is your last chance with me.
YouTube bad. Oh, nice free
Your
promo.
very last. I am done after this.
What are you gonna do? You're weak. You have nothing. Buffy, you were a part of the Eggpire. You could have prevented.
And look what you all turned into. I did what I needed to make sure that everyone else was protected. Because all you and Bad care about is the egg and yourselves. You're selfish.
Puffy, you could have stopped this if you had stayed with the Eggpire, but this is your fault.
What? No! No!
One down. And a couple more people to go. Who should we do next? What do you think?
Bad! Stop! What? Stop what you're doing right now. Stop! Stop it. Hey. Relax. Relax, Bad.
Quackity! I
know what you're
calm.
doing here, but stop right now. Stop right now. Look at what you've done here, Bad. This is impressive.
Big
I'm not
Q.
gonna lie. This is quite impressive, everything you've done here. You have to stop right now, Bad. You have to stop.
Stop?
This whole egg thing is just getting out of control. You just killed a man. Is that what you wanted to do, Bad? Was that your plan all along? To kill innocent people? This has gone completely out of control, and I'm not gonna have it anymore, Bad. Look what you've done. Just look what you've done. You've trapped all these people, all these innocent people, in what you've disguised as a party. I'm telling you, Bad, you are a pawn to
Big moment.
power. You're nobody, Bad. You're working for something that, quite frankly, doesn't even care about you. I mean, look at the egg. Look at the egg. Look at what it means. It doesn't mean anything. How about we just stop playing games, Bad? How about that?
I can't stop Quackity, and you know why I can't stop.
You're not like this.
Yes, I am.
So how about, I'm gonna tell you one more time. You and all your buddies here, drop your weapons and leave and let all these people go.
Oh boy.
No, you drop your weapons and you prepare. If you wanted to stop us, you should have brought an army with you.
Guess what, Bad? I did. In fact, I brought the next best thing. I brought my biggest enemy.
All right, Quackity, where's this egg thing?
Right here, Techno. Get back, Hannah. Come on, let's go. Get back. Welcome him,
That's
Bad.
so
Welcome
funny.
him, Bad.
All right, where's this egg
Purple.
thing?
Yeah, it's purple, Bad.
Techno, you and Quackity are enemies. Why would you side
Listen.
with him?
Listen, Bad, I didn't want to work with this guy either, but this egg, it's going too far. It's warping people's minds. It's controlling them. It has no plans on stopping. And this egg, it's the epitome of everything I stand against as an anarchist. And if I don't stop it now, it'll be the end of the world. So yeah, I'm working with Quackity.
We still outnumber you. It's 4 against 3.
Puffy saw an opportunity, a moment of weakness, the very thing she'd waited for since the start of the resistance, and having had enough of the friends she thought she had, she took it.
Ampharos, you're dead!
Wait, what?
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 Puffy, stop!
Where did Puffy get away with it?
You've taken my kindness and weakness, Ampharos!
Oh, everyone go! Let's go! Them, kill them! Attack! Let's go! Let's go! Yes! It's not gonna end here, Quackity!
You bad. I've always told you. I've told you for so long. This stupid egg thing is just bringing trouble. Nothing but trouble, bad. Let's go!
Oh, retreat,
Let's
guys!
go!
Retreat!
As the Eggpire retreated into the labyrinth of tunnels surrounding the room, the people stood frozen, shocked at the events they had just witnessed, the murder of their friend. Quackity stood atop the egg. No matter what happened, the Eggpire was reduced to nothing, and their crown jewel now lied in the hands of the resistance. Quackity led the people to the surface, freeing them from the evil grasp of the egg.
Wow.
Over the next month, the server would attempt to recover from that day. Sam and Quackity sealed off the egg, quarantining it once again. Bat and Ant felt a weight lifting from their shoulders as their color returned to normal and their love for the egg diminished. The resistance went their separate ways, vowing to return the day the egg was released again. And the egg remained locked away. A mere memory of a time, a dark time the server never wished to see again. And with peace finally ruling over the land, the egg, it seemed, would have to hatch another day.
Fun. Oh boy. Very intense. Very intense. Well, guys, that's going to be it for today because I'm out of time. I've got stuff I've got to go do, including see if I can survive on Afterlife. Thank you guys for hanging out. Tomorrow we will finish the lore updates. We'll watch Rise of Las Nevadas, and then we'll actually play some. Dream SMP tomorrow. So yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate it as always. If you're new to the stream, make sure to drop me a follow. But for now, let's go and let's go raid Filza Minecraft. Go show some love to Filza. Guys, thank you so much. I'll be live again tomorrow, 1 p.m. BST-ish. And I'll see you all there. Be good. See you tomorrow. Be there. Be safe.